All right, we are live, man. So what are we doing here?
You are getting took over by the Car Mania podcast, my friend. We are taking charge, grabbing the bull by the horns, and we're going to own this place before we're done.
Well, I'm glad that we're here, and this is going to be, Rob Adams never really gives good advice about doing certain things, but this was his kind of idea. Nice. Usually you go to Rob Adams, he kind of, I don't know. It's very rare you get something that makes sense lately from him, and this was something that kind of made sense. I was like, you know what should we do this week? Do we want to get a guest? I was like, you want to do on the bench because it's the week before Thanksgiving. And Rob's like, you know what? Why don't we just show our own stuff? And I'm like, well, Rob, not many people want to see your stuff, but if you think it's going to work, we'll do it. Sure. Gives an excuse, even though you really haven't been doing much. It's not really on the bench for you right now. It's really what I did in my modeling career tonight. Really. It's not what's currently on the bench. It's currently like what I've done. So
Rob is this is what's on my greenhouse, right?
No, well, the stuff. If we have time, I got some stuff that I'm working on and some stuff that I did. So we'll see how much time we have. But it's going to be fun. Yes, this is the takeover from the Model Car Mania podcast.
It is.
Jody could make it, which we're kind of happy about, and
the hell we are.
BG is going to be late as usual. The guy is never on time for anything.
Well, he's got a job. He works, man. He's also on the other coast.
Don't want to hear excuses. We got commitments. You got to stick to them. Now, BG's going to be on about 9:00, so BG will jump in then, breaking his chops. So. How do we want to do this? So, hold on. You guys just recorded your last, newest podcast, right? Episode?
Yep. Hell yeah, we did.
All right. And from what I'm hearing, it went really well.
Nope.
I'm looking forward to
I believe so.
Listening. I'm looking forward I'm looking forward to reading the transcript. That's what I usually do. And if I find it interesting,
all start using full sentences finally?
He just searches for his name.
It's a little more than that, but
that's a bunch of horseshit, Riv. You can't read. You look for pictures.
That's true. If it doesn't have pictures, I can't do it. But yes, you guys did have
photography is so important.
Yeah. Well, this is an insanity thing. Stan Spooner was supposed to come on tonight, but Stan didn't get back to me. He's opening up his new model shop, the Model Box, which looks awesome, man. It's going to be freaking awesome. And we did talk about it on the last episode of the Quarter Scale Madness, which dropped yesterday, which is a good episode. Everybody should listen to that one. It was fun. Any episode without Rob Adams is actually interesting. So this is a good one. Right, Rob?
Yeah.
Damn, what'd you do this week, Rob, to get the fucking shit end of the shovel?
I was going to say, what'd you do? Draw a bad number and end up being the punching bag or what?
I'm breaking
that's how it always goes, man.
No, you got to get your balls busted. If you're not, listen, I get my balls busted. I get my balls busted more than anybody. And those, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the chat right now, but I'm sure Misi's already taking shots at me at something. Somebody's saying something inappropriate about me right now in the chat. All right. So let's start.
Let's see Rob flashing his stuff on camera.
He really likes Justin's hat, but I know why he likes
hold on.
Justin's
So
hat.
what we're gonna do is we are gonna start with Mr. Who do you want to start? Why don't we start with Jason? Why don't we do Jason?
Why don't we start with Mr. Adams because it was his idea?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Well, we'll leave the best for the end of the show. So Rob, we're gonna start with you.
Mr. Adams, put your thing out on the screen.
No, it's Frankie's controlling it. So Frankie, we got a bunch of stuff from Rob Adams. So we're gonna look at Rob Adams' stuff and we're gonna talk about his stuff. Good stuff, Frankie. Just I break Adam's balls a lot, but he does. Adam does good stuff.
Oh, that picture's got the friggin' swastika all nuked out. Oh well.
Yeah,
that's right. We know what it looks like.
We know why you had to do it. It's okay.
Yeah, that's a Zukimura 132nd scale, BF 109.
All right.
I had seen it was an old fine scale model magazine that I had where some guy had built this.
Oh.
And it's Eric Hartman's plane and everything. So that's kind of what I was going for. And I was like, man, I love that scheme. So
Hey guys, I'm going to shoot down some airplanes.
I tried it, and it's the white is actually like I painted it splinter camouflage correctly, the whole plane, and then whitewashed it and wore it off with sandpaper.
Oh, is that what you did, huh?
High grade sandpaper. Yeah.
Now, how did you know how far to go with the sand? What was the grit actually of the sandpaper? Like low grit?
Oh, I don't know, 600 or something.
600. That's pretty high, man. Take out the paint underneath.
Then I decided to cut the plane open because Zukimura comes with shitloads of detail and all the structure and everything. So I figured I paid good money for this kit, so I'm going to show it off. So I cut the side of the plane off.
Oh yeah.
What was the paint you used on this, Rob? Like you used Tamiya usually, right?
Oh, Tamiya, yeah. Everything's Tamiya.
Mission
Except for my hand painting stuff, that's all like Vallejo or Games Workshop or whatever.
Look at the spinner. He's always
Wow.
he loves he's very proud of his spinners on his plane.
All the markings on this plane are all masked and sprayed too. There's no decals on it except for the heart. It's on.
Where did you get the I guess the Balkan cruises? Where'd you get those?
I got Crazy Cooter, our buddy Crazy Cooter. I sent him all the measurements and pictures of the decal sheet, and he made me masks for it, and they worked out perfect. It was amazing.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're talking about what's his name?
Crazy Cooter.
Will Patterson, yeah.
Will Patterson.
Will Clifton.
I'm not Will Patterson. Clifton.
Clifton.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will Patterson's on my head. Right.
That's Clifton. Weird. Why?
Okay. I don't know. No, he's made a funny post before. Whose thing and
that was Will Patterson
right now.
Will Patterson is chiming in.
Who's breathing heavy, for God's sake? You sound like Deep Throat, or someone's giving people some inside information. Who's breathing heavy? Is that you, Justin?
It might be me. I'm still a little blocked up.
All right, so mute your mic, for God's sake. But this is live. You know.
How can I chime in?
Well, you got you got to do something.
Yeah, and then I decided, obviously, to leave one of the wing tops off as well, just to, some people don't like that. I think
this is great.
To me, I think it's interesting and
interesting way to display this model, actually. And you said Zukimura gives you the opportunity to do this, or you made all these cuts and you did all that yourself?
The cowling and everything around the engine you can do from the kit. I just left parts off for the wings, and the side part from the front of the cockpit back, I had to cut all that out.
Wow, looks really good, Rob.
Yeah,
this is excellent. Really good.
It's cool.
Really good, man. This is good stuff. You got some other things here that Frankie's going to put up. This is what I talked about. This is the other one too. Yeah, this is that. I remember when you were talking about this guy too. So you did the same thing, or is this? What kit is this?
This is also another Zukimura kit. This is the 148 scale Horton 229.
The Horton.
It's a very fiddly kit. But again, had all the wing structure and everything. It's known that the plane's wings were made out of plywood, so I wanted the wood effect in there, and then you could see the engines, and so you can see the wood grain in the plywood.
So this picture has it really good,
cool.
especially around by the engine exhaust. Those panels right up there, you can see it's nice and crisp.
And the shitty thing about this is all those ribs are actually molded onto that bottom part of the wing, so I had to mask all of that off to paint it.
Oh wow,
that's a lot of work, Rob. And you actually did. This is the model. You brought this to Heritage Con, right?
Yeah.
And you placed with it, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a third place.
Third place at Heritage Con. There was a lot of models in that category, right?
That was the biggest category by far.
And you took a third, and you deserved it, because I want to break your balls, but it's kind of hard because you did a really good job. Well, I see some seam lines. Hold on the left over there.
Oh fuck!
Too late.
Oh my God, Rob! Can you at least wash your hands before you put them up?
No.
Jesus Christ! You look like you just killed somebody.
This is
look at those gnarly fingers too.
Oh, God.
There's a working man hand right there.
Yeah.
You know what that looks like? That looks like Anakin Skywalker's pod racer thing.
It does a little bit, yeah.
Right? Don't they, Frankie?
Yeah, a little bit. Rob was really getting off on. I remember when he was doing this stuff, and this was his big thing was just obsessing on these engines and getting that color staining. That like,
I like it. He did.
Yeah,
Right.
Kid in a toy box, man. Like your kid.
Yeah, I
in a candy
redid
shop,
that
was
like
Adam.
I redid that like 3 times, and
Yep.
it's at that point I was like close enough. It wasn't
Robbie,
quite.
talk to me. How'd you do it? How'd you get that effect though? That burnt metal effect or whatever.
That's all Tamiya clears.
And so talk to me. What'd you do? Like, if you remember, what was the base coats? How'd you get that effect?
Oh, just some sort of a bright shiny silver. I think it was all clad.
Okay.
And then I thin the shit out of the Tamiya clears, and you just build them up real slow.
Clears, like what kind of clears? Like what colors?
Blue, yellow, red.
Okay.
You got to spray the red on the. There's no real purple in here because I was still trying to figure it out. Because if you actually mix those 2 colors together in a cup or whatever, it turns brown. You don't get purple.
Okay.
So to get purples, you kind of got to play around with you let one color dry, and then when the other color goes over top, then it produces purple. It's interesting.
Really nice. And this
so there you can see all the masking for all the ribbing and stuff. This is
wow, a lot of work, man. A lot of work went into this thing. It's a lot of work, man, and you did a really good job. Really good job on it.
This was going to be my turkey shoot build too.
Oh yeah, okay.
This kit?
I'm just kidding.
This is actually at Frankie's house right now. I didn't want to. If I'm going to the IPMS Nationals, I want to bring it. So, and it just saves me having to carry it on a plane. So
yeah,
again,
we're using it as a doorstop, but it works really well.
Yeah, it's a pretty delicate kit. Like and it's big in 48 scale. It's not a small thing. I mean, it's not huge, but it's not.
Yeah.
Not
here's another fiddly one, Robbie.
Oh wow, look at this. Oh, this is the interior of the MRAP.
This is the 148 scale MRAP.
Wow.
The famous 148 scale MRAP.
We were talking about this last night on the quarter scale. Well, not last night, but this was on the quarter scale. We were talking about you doing the MRAP as well, and we were talking about it in general. So the whole instrument panel all done. Any masking? How did you paint that?
Yeah, I masked most of it off because that's all molded in. Which on the 35th scale one, it's a separate piece, which is nice. So all that shit is most of that shit is all molded on. So that was challenging. That took a while to paint.
Mm-hmm.
It's not perfect, but there's no real way to mask.
There's no other way to listen. For people don't realize for quarter scale, even though it's kind of big, the MRAP and quarter scale, it is still small, and that instrument panel is not big. So
no, it's
especially doing those dials was not easy.
And like that, so I didn't. Yeah, so then I had to put it on a base because it's fragile as fuck.
Right.
As you know, you built it, but I wanted I like to expose everything that comes with the kit. This kit had over 300 parts for a 48 scale. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And that base allowed me to safely transport it to 2 shows, which it took special awards at both.
My only gripe with this kit is the windows for the windows on the doors.
Why?
They were just I don't know. They just, if I remember right from building the model, I'm just trying to remember. It's been a while. It's well over a year plus now. They just didn't. The way they went in, I didn't like the way they designed that though. It could have been done better.
Yeah, there was a couple areas that could have been done differently, but I mean, again, for the size of it, it's amazing.
No, it's a very good kit, man.
I used bare metal foil on the mirrors, which was the first time I've ever really used that stuff.
Okay.
So doing the what do they call the eyebrow mirrors in the front? That was interesting.
Uh-huh.
All of them got redone like 3 times because bare metal foil chrome, or at least the one I have, doesn't like to stick to shit. So
they had what they call a batch that got out, but that batch lasted like 3 or 4 years of bare metal foil that was just not sticky. That now they got the new design or whatever they call it now. And I have one of those, and I've had good luck with it. But you're not wrong. You get the one that's a little bit older, and that stuff don't stick to nothing.
Justin, I gotta apologize to you. It was not you being the mouth breather. It's freaking Mike Outlaw, man.
I'm not a mouth breather.
Oh my God, you can unmute your mic. And now Mike's got to mute his mic. It's you, Mike. I'm looking at you. You're breathing through your mouth. It sounds like you just ran up a flight of stairs.
I've never heard of a wake apnea.
All right. So this was. Hold on. Well, no, this wasn't. This was the. No, this wasn't the turkey shoot.
Yeah,
Was
this
it
is the turkey shoot. Yeah.
Oh, this is okay. You got to
2
give
years ago.
You got to give the backstory to this because you did a really good job on this. So what's the
Well,
backstory?
there's no real backstory to this one.
Oh no. This is no. I'm thinking of the
Yeah,
the
you're
mini
thinking of the
arc
one.
gun the one that fell. Okay. So this
Yeah.
actually this got a perfect score at Amps Nationals as a turkey shoot build for Rob Adams.
Yeah, and
Nice.
actually, my turkey shoot's a little bit shorter than yours, so I didn't have much time. It's a great little kit. DOS Work makes it. It's got some giant long ass name. So
Yeah. You did a
but
good job on
I
it.
drilled out all those barrels, all those holes in the barrels. I drilled them out by hand. The kit does not come like that. And then
Look at
used
Skyhawk.
AK
Skyhawk
chip.
is saying about the mirrors silver. To me, it makes a really good sheet of mirror silver. Interesting.
Okay. And then did the whitewash on it. That was fun to do. Used AK heavy chipping fluid. I'd like to find something that doesn't chip off quite as much as that.
Mhm.
But
Oh, you did the chipping fluid on this.
yeah, it was painted green and Dunkelgelb camo, and then
Mhm.
I whitewashed it.
I like the way whitewash looks on top of like a Dunkelgelb. I think it looks cooler than on top of like a darker color.
It warms it up a bit.
Yeah, I like it. You did a good job on this. Oh, Rob, you couldn't look at. I mean,
Dude, I'm fucking they're working, man.
Working hands, dude. Working
Like
hands.
I'm not gonna fucking wash my hands every time I gotta take a fucking photo.
my God, man, it's
Facebook pics, man. It's not
yeah.
going in
No
a
one wants to
magazine.
see you freaking look at those fingers. Look at those nails. It's not even just the tops. Look underneath them. Oof.
Fuck, whatever.
God.
I was probably gardening that day too.
Ah,
Never
look
mind.
who's joined us. Mr. Gugamos has joined us.
So this is the Tamiya 1/32 scale Corsair. It's all painted in Tamiya paints. I kind of tried to highlight the areas that are made of fabric, so tried to make them a little bit of a different color. I went really light on weathering on this one, but it's a nice clean build, but it does have weathering. I mean, you can see, powder marks out of the ejection chutes and stuff like that. Like if you look
See, even
closer,
Black Hat is saying, "Wear a damn glove, please, Rob. Plan ahead."
No, yeah. Now Skyhawk says if your hands aren't dirty when working on models, you're not doing it right.
Okay, there you go. All right, this is the Corsair that you always talk about. Can you go
Yep.
back to the backup picture, Frankie? Let me see that one more time. This is awesome, Rob. You did a really.
Yeah.
This is the 32nd scale guy. Correct.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the nicest model, like to build, nicest model I've ever done, man.
Now, are the wings workable or are they like that?
No,
That's how they're...
no, you got one or the other. So I have another one. I was halfway through this one and I bought another one. I was like, this kit's just fucking amazing.
And those are the kit decals.
Yep. Kit
And
decals.
how are they going down being Tamiya?
Oh, dude, I had to pour a lot of freaking super strong on them to get them to snuggle down. It was a challenge.
You did a really good job on that, man. Now,
Of course, they didn't want to snuggle. They seen your hands.
Exactly. We could just, I don't want to say it was we're live and it's YouTube. I can't be too bad. This is the engine for that guy, or is this something else? No,
this is the engine compartment for the Mark V.
For the Mark V, right?
So this is the Meng Mark V male with full interior.
Mm-hmm.
And
you gave this to somebody as a gift, didn't you?
Yeah, Picard has it.
Yeah, Picard. Like, thank you, Rob. I seen you at the Nationals that year. You didn't say, "Hey, Riv, you want a gift?" Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give
like
it
you
to
got any
Picard.
room for a fucking model. So I made this model so it could come apart so you could see everything inside of it.
Right.
You'll see it all in sections. The sponson comes off, the outside part comes off, and a lot of it's held together with friction, but I did use magnets as well to assist. The model can be fully assembled back and it looks perfect.
Yeah.
You can't beat perfect friction.
Yeah, you should have won. You should have won Best Commonwealth at the Nationals with that. You got screwed.
But if you didn't leave that piece off.
You mean the piece he's talking about is the one that's right there, see by the front of it, underneath the fascine?
Yeah.
That little bolt thing that's there.
Yeah,
that's
somebody. What happened
that's
was
the tensioner, and he says the tensioner's not there.
What happened was when this was being judged, one of the judges mentioned that a part he thought was missing. So everybody went along with it and deducted like a half a point or whatever, which took, even though he got a gold, it took him out of contention for a best of. And then after the fact, they realized that was there and he got screwed. So,
And all that ammo go back, zoom in again, Frankie. All that ammo was all molded in and painted by hand.
Yeah, you did a really good job on this, Rob. You did a really good job. Really good job, man. I want to break your balls, but I can't. You did a good job.
And that's it for Rob, by the way. We've gone through Rob's.
Thank God. Took forever. Nah, I'm only kidding. Rob, you do a good job, and you do it all. I mean, you're doing aircraft, you're doing armor, you're doing World War One, you're doing planes, you're doing sci-fi. You didn't bring any sci-fi here. You're doing
He's
figures,
versatile.
So. He's the most versatile next to you, Justin, I think. And Frankie's but Frankie hasn't built planes, so he can't be considered versatile.
He's not as flexible.
Frankie's versatile. He's like he's the top and he's a bottom too. Once in a while, he's versatile.
Hey man, whatever fits the bill and whatever the fans on OnlyFans ask for.
That's what you always say, though. You've said that before. You're like, I'm versatile. I like being on the top and on the bottom.
Yeah, I'm easy.
No, Rob, you did a really, really good job, man. That's really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for the nice compliments. Appreciate it.
No, man. Listen, it's actually sometimes good to show your work. People don't necessarily know what people do, and when you have a podcast and it's audio and you're talking about what you got on the bench, you're not seeing it. You're just hearing the shit. So,
yeah.
Who wants to go next, Mr. Hanscom? You want to go?
Let's go with the car guy.
Let's do it.
There's enough of us that we can alternate.
Ready for it. Look at that.
Wow, nice.
What do we got here, Jay?
So this is an AMT 65 Mustang Fastback. It was actually a rebuilder that I forgot I even had. And I was digging through some boxes and found it and thought I could either search for parts to put this thing back together or I can kind of practice my weathering skills. So that's what I decided to do. Make it look like a forgotten race car.
I like that though.
Cool.
I like a weathered like left in the field, like how Logan does his stuff, like left in the field, like rusting and pitted and stuff like that. That's
would
awesome.
love to get onto Logan's level at some point. His stuff is amazing, and that's kind of what I'm trying to learn to do with this actually. It's a rusting. It's a 2-part rusting thing that I got from my friend Tim Ryan, and he got it from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember the name of it because I used it up, but
it's like an antique.
Yeah, what you do is you brush some of the first part on, and you seal it in a Ziploc bag, and you let it sit for 24 hours, and then you put the second layer over it, and then you put it back in the bag for 24 hours, and that's
like really oxidizes.
It does, and it's really evident on the front bumper.
Cool.
And the body, the engine and the wheels and stuff. That's all. Tamiya weathering powders and women's makeup, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of makeup you using? Does it stay on the model? Does it
maybe it's Maybelline?
Yeah, it stays on the model. It's just like
maybe it's Maybelline.
You know those weathering sets that Tamiya does?
Yeah. Yeah. It's I mean, if you think about it, women's makeup is a lot like those things.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Yep. Yeah, so
just generally doesn't come in earth tones.
Exactly. Yeah.
He said it's finally. You see what? Hold on. You see what Chuck just wrote?
Well, that's okay because Jason's he's an autumn, so I'm sure the colors come out really nice.
Exactly.
We've got Denclow in here too.
Oh, nice. Very nice. It was funny. I actually did the rusting technique on the hood, and one of my YouTube videos, somebody called me out and was like, "Really? You rusted a fiberglass hood?" And I was like, "Ah, man, I didn't even think of that." So I had to I had to get the rusting stuff off of that. So, but the blue is my first attempt at making what looks like a weathered old tarp. That's blue shop towels. And I did that by soaking it in hot water and laying it where I wanted to, and then letting it dry, and then covering it with Mod Podge. And my very good friend Justin said, "Well, you should have just skipped the whole wetness part and just covered it with Mod Podge." But either way,
it's all right. You got where you needed to be. I'm just trying to help make it more efficient.
Exactly. Came out pretty good. The interior's got some old junk tires. It has some cardboard boxes that I got from Value Gear in there. It's hard to see, but I filled the inside with like junk and garbage and just made it look like somebody kind of left it sitting in a garage and forgot about it.
So I want to jump back to the rusting on the hood thing. And
Yeah.
just I want to throw it out there that I tried to have my man's back over here and showed him photos and sent him a video of an actual Mustang hood that was steel that could have rusted. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, no, F those YouTube people. They don't get what they're talking about.
Yeah, you did. But doing some research, it really would have been a fiberglass hood. So we got rid of the rust on that and just kind of made it look dirty. And I really tried to make it look weathered, but oh well.
What did you do to the windows to fog them up a bit? Because that's what sells it to me. If you had nice crystal clear glass on that, there'd be a major problem, right?
Right. If you look on the window on that Mustang, I actually, after I weathered it, I used, again, women's makeup, just with a makeup brush and just powdered it, right?
Okay.
And then I took a wet Q-tip, and I scribed out "Wash Me" on the front window. I don't know if you can see it or not.
Oh.
But
I like that. That's good stuff, Jay. I like that though. I like a beat up old.
Details.
I like a weathered car that looks cool. It's different.
yeah, you can't really tell. I mean, you can kind of see where it says "Wash Me" on there, but
Sort of, yeah.
It's
Now
a
that
little-
I know, now
it's
that
not
we know
as
to look for
dirty
it.
as Adam's fingers were in that one picture,
Right.
but it's
Jesus,
close.
let it go.
What are we looking at here, Jay?
all right. So this is the Revell 1968 Dodge Dart. I built this for last year's USAC build.
What's USAC? What's USAC? What's USAC? What's USAC?
Are you done?
We're going to stuff in your mouth if you don't shut up.
Exactly. The Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators. That is a thing that was started by Mark Batson and Lucas C. And they do a group build every year, and somebody different picks the kit. And this particular year, the 68 Dart was picked. This is the color I originally picked. And my wife told me that it looked like baby poop, so I shouldn't do it.
Not far.
So I built a completely different kit. And when I was done with that, I was like, I really want to do that brown one, though. I kind of want to do it as like a sleeper, a little like kind of incognito street racer.
Shit your pants when you sleep kind of racer.
From like the early 70s. So that's what I did with that. That's the kit engine with some MCV product, 3D printed carburetors on it.
Oh wow.
That's a Concours distributor. The wheels and tires were 3D printed, but I don't remember who I got them from. So
Was the yellow spark plug wires intentional?
it was because
Is
at
that
the
what was
time,
going on at that time? Yeah.
at the time, I was involved in that Facebook group that will remain nameless, and it was a big thing going on where people were complaining about yellow plug wires, and I said, "Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm going to put yellow plug wires on this thing."
That's
That's
why
really
I asked.
cool, Jay.
That's why I asked.
Yeah.
I like that. You did a good job on that. How was it painting those details? So brush paint? What do you do?
That's brush paint. Yep. Yeah. Everything on the engine is I sprayed the orange is sprayed.
Mhm.
Everything else is hand painted by a brush, and then I go out through like on the windshield washer motor, which you can see on the firewall. I kind of picked out the details with some Tamiya panel line accent.
Okay. And what
That
is
was
your
a
brush
real-
paint? What's your paint of choice to brush paint?
I use Tamiya LP.
Oh wow, you're brushing with
What?
me, huh?
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? If you car guys were able to get, if you like brush painting, and you guys were able to get hold of Tamiya enamels, which is like impossible here in North America. Maybe
Yeah.
up in Canada they can, but not here in US.
I
The
haven't
brush
seen it.
paint with those is even better.
This is the current thing that I'm working on. This is this year's USAC build. It's going to be a pro stock style 69 Camaro. Again, that's a lot of MCV product, 3D printed stuff like the MSD box, the coil, the carburetor. That's all from him.
They are a sponsor of the Model Car Mania podcast.
Yep.
So
Yep, he's a good
Hook 'em
guy. I got the Edward photo etched seat buckles in there, and the seats are from Matthew. The carburetor is Tamiya, and it's let me get the number for you guys. It's LP62.
Oh, the lacquer.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's LP62. It's like a titanium gold with flat aluminum inside the carburetor, and then again picked out the details with Tamiya panel line accent. This one I used a throttle return spring and some fuel lines and stuff from the Model Car Garage. It's like a company that produces detail parts for automotive stuff. And that one's not quite done yet, but that's at the stage I'm at now.
Looking good, man. Looking good, Jay. Anything else, Frankie? Anything else?
Thank you.
Oh yeah. We got your purple bird here, buddy.
There you go. That was all
nice.
That's cool.
Yep. Okay, this one is the Revell 68 Firebird. This is proof that I can airbrush. That's painted with scale finishes. SP037. It's actually mauve metallic. And again, a lot of 3D printed stuff from Matthew. Matthew's a good friend of mine, and I try to use his stuff as often as I can. The wheels and tires, 3D printed. The carburetors are 3D printed.
What silver did your chrome? What did you use on the wheels?
That's Tamiya Silverleaf.
Tamiya Silverleaf. Okay.
Silverleaf. What?
I don't
rattle? Is that rattle?
It's a rattle can. That's a rattle.
Oh, okay.
Silver is a rattle can.
That's not in its hot. That's in a rattle.
Yep, that's a rattle can.
Look at this.
Yeah, I don't remember the TS number for it, but and then again, my usual
Jason,
engine.
Can you come prepared? You're getting questioned here.
Man, I was prepared.
This is your deposition.
As best as I could be. My typical.
No, you did a great job on this. This is awesome.
Thank you.
Really nice, man.
Typical engine detailing.
No, when you bring this to a show, you're going to show this with obviously with the hood off, right? To show all
yes,
the
sir.
work.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
All right.
Do they pick up your hood when it's sitting on the table to make sure you painted the
No, I put it in a one of those little plastic like photo holders. It's like a little thing that folds open in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I set it in that so you can see that the back side of the hood is painted as well as the front. And
was this the model that was touched as well?
No, that's
coming up.
One.
All right.
Yeah, that's that one.
There's this one got felt up at the PatCon show as well.
So this one it's kind of funny. Well, while all of that craziness was going down with Tim in the PatCon show, and photos were all over the world of people holding his model like 8 feet in the air. There were other pictures of the same judge doing the same thing to this model, and
Roy.
Everybody
knows Roy now across from East Coast to West Coast. Yeah. We made that guy, and you could just tell he was mouth breathing too all over your model.
Oh yeah, spitting all over it. It was awful. This is a Tamiya Skyline. Wow. Believe it or not, that is Mr. Surfacer 1500 primer with Mr. Super Clear UV cut gloss over it. That's primer out of a rattle can.
It's exactly what I did, man, on my Porsche that I'm working on right now, and it works perfectly fine.
Yeah, awesome. Dude, that stuff lays so nice out of the can. Yeah, it's beautiful. And this one was heavily scrutinized by Roy, and actually brought home a first place at that show. So,
well, I guess it was.
Did he break anything off of it?
He actually did. It was in rough shape when it was done.
Hold on, time out, man. Hold on a minute, for Christ's sake. You're gonna get me all fucking worked up here now. I gotta curse. I'm live.
Oh, boy.
You're gonna tell me right now, as you sit here, that this was broken at that show by that guy?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you fucking killing? You're just telling me this now?
No, so I believe I mentioned it in a few.
No,
of
you
the
mentioned.
chats.
I knew that. I knew you got felt up over there.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that you got things busted off.
I actually had 2 models that were heavily scrutinized by Roy, and they were both broken. This one being one of them.
I hope these guys come on and listen to this show. They're not going to do it. Maybe they will. I don't know. Maybe they're too afraid of me blasting them every 2 seconds. Because I know that people have been a little timid around me too recently because of the shit I've been saying. But that's crazy, man. I mean, that's crazy. Where are you holding your model from here? Like your windows aren't open.
Right.
So what are you holding? Where are you putting your dirty fingertips? Where are they going?
Well, he's going to be
Mine?
grabbing it from the. They're going to be grabbing it from the top. How else are you going to look underneath?
Dude,
it?
wow.
He had the thing pinched from both sides. He was like holding it, from
Setting me off
both
here again,
doors.
man.
The rear wing was busted on one side. The front splitter was busted off on
I
one
just
side.
pray.
It
I
was rough.
pray to the modeling gods. Please let me see this guy at some show on the East Coast. You know what? When's NNL East over in Mesquite, over in Wayne, New Jersey?
It's in April.
I will be there. I'm gonna be
Nice.
there, even though I'm gonna be there for MosquitoCon the first Saturday of April. I think
Yeah.
NNL East is like that. NNL East is like the week after.
Yeah.
I don't care what's going on. I don't care if there's a wedding, a funeral, a birthday party. For somebody that's important, it's getting canceled. I am going to that show,
Nice.
hoping that I can see that guy. Oh shit!
there'll
Amps
be a funeral.
Nationals might be that same weekend. I think. When's
Hey,
Amps Nationals?
I just want to break in here. TS30 Silverleaf to me.
There you go.
Oh, thank you.
When
Thank
is
you.
Amps Nationals?
That's what I said.
Second week of April.
Oh, let me confirm that.
Anyway, I might not be able to go now because I think it's when Amps is. All right, I'm getting all worked up here. All right,
my
sorry,
gosh.
Jason.
Don't
Do you
do
still
that.
got any
You're
more
fine.
models or something?
You're
that's it.
fine. No, that's it. That's it for me. Yeah.
What a way to end up, Jason. Oof, all worked
Amps
up.
Amps Nats is 15, 16, 17 of April.
Christ, I think someone look up when
No,
NL
it's
East
the
is
week.
next-
NNL East is like the next week. It's usually like later on in the month.
I'm gonna be there, man.
It's like the
I am
26th,
going.
27th, something like that.
And it is the same weekend as the MFCA. I remember you and I talked about it, Jason.
Yes.
Oh my god! All right, I got to make a decision. MFCA, which we were gonna do a live show again from there, or should I just blow off the insanity?
Well,
and
hold
go to
on. Justin, you said you were going to be at NNL East, so how you pulling that off?
I don't know. Now I'm really confused.
All right, we'll figure it out later. We got other things to talk about. So who we go? Okay, Frankie, you want to go?
I had Justin lined up, but yeah. I
Oh,
can go.
Justin Ryan. Let's do Mr. Ryan. Let's do him.
Hey. Hey, guys.
I'm joking. I didn't expect to see that. Fucking Justin. I'm sorry. There's people. I hope somebody in the chat laughed when that popped up. That was really funny. Dude, that chick looks pissed, bro. Is she all right? Looks like ready to knock somebody out.
She's pissed.
April 20. Hold on. Dave is saying April 25th. Is that the date, Dave? Dave, is it April 25th at NL East? Because if it is, we're going to be all right.
All right, let me.
Yeah,
It's
it's April 25th.
Yes,
Yep.
April 25th.
Oh my God, I'm going to be there. There might be a
Whoa.
poster of me up in the parking lot. Like,
And
don't
that
let this
is the
little
MFCA
short,
show
chubby
weekend.
guy in.
Nice. That's the weekend of what, Justin?
The MFCA.
Oh,
Are
you guys?
hopefully you
Oh.
make the right decision. That's all I'm going to
Okay,
say.
and Dave is saying NL East is the 25th. That's not when MFCA is it?
I'm pretty sure MFCA is the 24th, 25th. That's what I got into my calendar.
All right, we'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure it out. We'll
All
figure
right, we'll figure
How
it.
about
I'm all
keep-
worked
You
out.
might
I'm
have to
all-
split. You might have to split the atoms and.
You know what? It's halfway down. I'll hit NL East in the morning, cause some problems, and then I'll go to MFCA.
There you go. Like a man with
It's
a
only in
plan.
Philly. It's not that far.
Somebody said Ray. Somebody said Ray is more likely to be at Amps.
Yeah, Tim Ryan was saying.
Ray? No, Ray or Roy?
Or Roy. Sorry.
No, Tim. Roy. Where's Roy going? Roy. You know what? I've seen him at Amps shows, especially in Connecticut, but he was not there this year. And I was hoping he was going to be there, especially since we had the table doing our live show. But I don't know. Yeah. Dude, this is going to be bad. All right, let's talk about Justin's work here. So what the hell is this? What are we looking at here?
So these are, I'm going to say it's Audrey and Russ from Christmas Vacation. A friend
Okay.
of mine dumped a bunch of little figurines at me.
I
and
see
said, "Here,
Jason
fix these."
Voorhees back there laying down.
No, that's that is that's Clark when he comes out of the to cut the tree down.
There. This is awesome. I didn't realize. Yeah, that is him when they were coming down
Yeah.
the.
So
Fix
I
the
had
new
to
post.
these things, they all look like they had some kind of syndrome, and so she handed them off to me to repaint. So that's what these things are. They're from
All
a
right, but that's really cool. That is
from
cool.
a
though.
Christmas Vacation advent calendar.
Oh wow, interesting. Well, everybody loves that movie, especially around this time of year. So
Oh, there's
And-
Bad Santa.
This is Bad Santa. He's going to be the new icon for the Ryan's Random Model Works page. It's
Okay.
a little figurine I had made up on Hero Forge, where you can like design your own figure and whatnot.
What?
oh wow, really?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
it's
cool, man.
yeah, it's pretty. It's all 3D printed. They ship it out to you.
How much
So,
did that cost?
Dude,
It was only like $20, I think.
you should have like a
Cool.
David Harbour Violent Night Santa. That would be awesome.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
if you go back one photo, you can see he's got some thick thighs and he's a little thicker in the middle, kind of like me. I tried to make it look like me.
Ah, yeah, look
But-
at him.
Yeah.
Look at them thighs. Look at them thighs.
He's definitely robust, a little bit.
I mean, he's Santa. He's got to be.
Right, exactly.
You should have
what's
put
a
his hair in a
scary Santa?
ponytail. You should have put his hair in a ponytail.
You know what? I don't know if it gave me the option for that. So I
He's
gave him
missing,
the walk thing.
he's missing the food and the beard. That's a normal thing for
Well,
Justin.
I mean,
He's
I can
always
still
gonna-
add that. I'm still working on him. He's not done yet.
Nah, this is cool.
Sculpt the ponytail then.
Sculpt the ponytail. What do you think I am? An artist?
Yeah. Come on. What happened?
This one,
Oh, it's dusty as fuck.
Dude, would you shake
Wow,
your head over
snow?
that? Is that
It looks
dandruff?
like it snowed there.
oh,
Oh.
that was actually an in-process photo. That was
It's like
I wasn't
what
done
are you,
with
like
that thing
Ali
yet.
Sheedy in the Breakfast Club when she
Oh
shakes
my
her head.
God.
Justin, you got so far. You have worst picture of the fucking night.
This car's not even done in this photo, so I
Justin,
just
I'm
sent a
really,
bunch of
I'm really,
photos over to
I'm really
Frankie.
happy that you put some time and effort into showing your work here tonight on the live cast mostly on the bench.
Look, I was at work when you said, "Hey guys, send pictures." No, I haven't had my photo booth out in a while.
Dude, it was
Listen-
when we decided this. It was like yesterday, the day before. So it's not like you just found out today.
It was.
I've seen this model in person. It cleans up nice. It really
Yes,
does.
exactly.
Nah, you did a
We
good.
say the same thing about Justin. We've seen that
I
model
put,
before.
I put
He cleaned
Jason.
up
I
nice.
put it on the hood of my car while I drove there, so all the dust would blow off.
Perfect.
He held it out the window as he was driving.
2.5 hours north from Connecticut.
It's raining. Let me stick it out the window.
But that's
All
it.
the best from Roy.
That's- Revell 57 Chevy painted with AK Extreme metals, and then I turned that into a candy red paint job using Createx and Tamiya clear red.
That's a cool red though. That is cool. And what did you do for the top? Like, right? Is that like a vinyl
The top is actually just Mr. Surfacer.
Fuck yeah!
Wow.
I'm a huge advocate of that shit, man. I am.
Wow.
You can
So,
use it
like
for
I
so
said,
many
this is photos from when it was in process still. So interior's just pink and white. Yeah, I mean it's a basic build right out of the box. I actually
Nice,
built
cool.
that as part of the Blue Ox Street Machine group build.
A lot of group builds going on, man. How do you,
You
guys
know
keep
me.
up with all
I'm a
this
group
stuff?
build whore.
He is a whore.
Yeah.
And look, we got another Corsair. This
Who's-
one is
yeah. Well,
That's
listen,
nice.
man. It's gonna. You think this is funny, bro? But we're gonna be really. There's a lot of funny stories to tell before this night's over. All right. So, this is not. Oh, you did a good job on the pilot there, Justin. What's
Yeah,
the pilot
right?
from? What is that?
it's just a Tamiya Pilot.
That's the one that comes with the kit.
I don't know if it come with this kit, but it came with. I think it actually is out of the pack of the Tamiya World War II pilots and tow tug
48 scale, right?
48 scale. Yeah.
Now, what
this
kit
is
is
this
this?
is quarter scale. This is the
What-
Tamiya F4UD, I believe.
Okay, nice. I like
Yeah,
the
that's-
chipping and the weathering. So, what'd you do to
Mm.
paint it? What'd you use? What paint you use?
I used all sorts of stuff on this thing. I threw everything at this sucker. I started off with Mr. Surfacer Black. It was my base.
Mhm.
Sprayed the whole thing down with Vallejo aluminum probably at the time.
Oh wow.
And
Okay.
then I started, I did the whole black base.
Is that the metal model color, like in the bigger bottles? Is that what
Yeah.
you use? Oh,
Yep.
nice. 'Cause that
Yeah,
sprays really
Vallejo
good.
metal
yeah.
air.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I actually used inks underneath the blues
Okay.
to help give it that tonal differences. I probably should have found pictures of that so that people understood what the hell I was talking about. But and then
Yeah.
it's just I think that was just Vallejo US Navy colors
And the kit decals, I'm guessing.
and the kit decals.
Did you have problems with those kit decals?
Not at all.
Now
I have a hair dryer and all sorts of chemicals.
that base, that wood deck looks friggin' really good, Justin. What'd you do for that? What'd you do? How did you do that?
that basis by
That
build?
is actually it's let's see, I think I still have the packaging here. No, I don't.
Now you
It's
painted that, right?
I did paint it. I painted it and stained it.
Okay.
It was a balsa wood, laser cut balsa wood base that I found on eBay.
Wow.
But
Really good.
I just used various inks and thinned paints to make it look all beat up.
Great base for this kit. Great
Thank
base
you.
for it.
Thank
Because
you.
it's nice and weathered and the deck is nice.
Yeah.
It's weathered nice too. It looks like it's the real thing. That looks really good. And the figure, man, this is a, did you bring this to MFCA? Is this something they brought?
I think I brought it a while ago.
Wow,
This
you
is an
did
older build.
This looks really good, man. Really, really good.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
speaking of bases,
There we go.
Yeah, I seen. Well, yeah. This is you brought this to a show, didn't you?
Yeah,
That was
just ArmorCon.
ArmorCon, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Rubicon models.
Rubicon, that's right.
Oh, it's
Centurion.
just a little fucker. Then.
56
Yeah, it's
scale.
156 scale. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a quick build. I like these Rubicon kits because you can get right into painting them and weathering them and dirtying them up and all that shit.
The detail on them is really nice, though.
Yeah, and the
For the
detail,
size.
the detail is nice for the speed in which they assemble. The base is actually a Chris Grader base. He knows I like the weird shit, so he always puts some weird shit aside for me.
Right, he sent that. He sent you that.
Yeah, well, I picked it up from him at Amps.
yeah,
Yeah.
remember it ended up in my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
tried to
is a
escape Canada.
cool base, man. That
Yeah,
really
we
is
ended up
cool.
with it. That's right.
You gotta get a cut from Grader. You know, kind of gave him the idea about making bases. Nothing. But no.
Yeah, he likes saving me the weird offcuts and shit. So
Yeah.
this is an in process project. I'm doing a early 2000s street truck. It's gonna have the crazy paint and everything. It's a Chevy C1500 pickup, and I grafted a Cadillac Escalade front nose on it.
Oh wow.
So, because that was a big thing back in there in the turn of the century, is putting the Cadillac front ends on their Chevy trucks.
Turn
So-
of the century.
He's not wrong.
Turn of the millennium.
Yeah, the turn of the millennium, if you want to make it even worse. And then here is my my 32 Ford in process. That's all the dark gray is, I guess the gray is all Iceman collections.
Oh wow.
Beautiful
That's great
stuff.
stuff, huh?
And the body itself is from Drag City Castings.
Mm.
It's a Chop 32 Ford.
And it all fits, no problem. We had to make
Pretty
an
much. I mean,
adjustment?
it had a little bit of modification, but it wasn't too bad.
Wow, this is really cool, Justin. That 3D print looks really nice, man.
And this is a 3D print from my man at Iceman. It's a Buick Nailhead
There we go.
using Rob
is 3D
Adams
printed too,
techniques.
huh?
Yeah. Yep.
In pieces, though, right? You had to put it together.
Yeah, you do have to assemble it.
Okay.
Using the Rob Adam techniques of making that exhaust look all beat up, heated up, and burn in,
Wow,
Mhm.
that's nice.
And then he drops it in there.
and then dropped right in.
Wow,
Now,
wow. You
this
did a
was-
great job on this, Justin.
This is before it was finished. I haven't gotten any glamour shots of it yet. I did along where the exhaust comes up at the doors. I put some dust and dirt and kind of made it look like the paint has got some soot on it from the exhaust and stuff. So it is all dirtied up now. But this car actually got me best in show or best automotive at the AAA Hobbies Mini Model Con a couple weeks back.
I should have made it. I wanted to get down there, but there was just too much going on over
Yeah,
here.
I got you. But yeah, that's a real fun kit. I'm probably going to build more. I like those hot rods.
I like these little hot
Me
rods.
too,
These are
man.
cool. These are really cool, man. Really cool. Interesting. Anything else for Justin, Mr.
Nope,
Donati? Or is
that's
it
our
it?
man Justin.
Who
That's
wants
our
up?
man.
Who wants up next? Does Mike Outlaw want to go, or does Mr. Googlemouse want to go?
You call it, BG. Whether you want to go, if you don't want to go, I'll go.
You were here first, Mike.
All right, Mike. Let's go. Let's see your stuff.
Let's do it.
That way we can mute your mic for the rest of the night. But
I've been
fucking
muting it, damn.
Yeah, but
All
then
right.
you're really breathing hard because I can hear you all the way from Florida up in New York where you're breathing.
That just means my mic is working like it's supposed to.
Hell yeah.
Wow, look at this! How with the seat belts and everything. This is great.
Yeah.
What are we looking at?
Those are Edward seat belts. This is the chassis to the yellow 68 Dart. This 68 Dart was also part of my USAC group build. The Jason, that kit that Jason showed, the brown one. This is actually well, at least the body is the same exact kit that Revell 68 Dodge Dart, and this is my version of what I did with it. I went full Pro Street with mine. That chassis is actually out of a Revell late 90s, early 2000 Firebird. What you're looking at there is the race seat, and of course the Linko transmission, which was a racing type transmission. You can see the gauges in there. Now the gauges are I took, because the dash, of course, was Pontiac, and I've got a Dart, so I didn't want to get. And you could really tell that the factory dash that was in there was a Pontiac. It was all Pontiac all over it. So what you're looking at there is a modified NASCAR dash out of a NASCAR model kit, monogram model kit, and then I used the decals for the gauges.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, it came out pretty nice. But I really like the Edward.
I like that. That looks
the
good.
seat belts. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Those are nice.
So are they photo etch or are they fabric?
They're photo etch, but they're pre-painted photo etch.
Yeah, there's those pre-painted stuff, right, Rob? Like they do for the planes.
If you go back,
I didn't know they did stuff for cars. Actually.
I didn't know
they
either.
do.
That's great.
They do. Frankie, if you can go back one pick, I think you'll actually see where I took some small. You can't quite see it, but down there where the latches connect to the floor, there's actually a little piece of, they call it fuel line, or scale fuel line, that I had bent in half and made it to look like an anchor to attach to the floor. That was a lot of work, and it was my first time doing it, and it came out really nice. I should have got a better picture of it, but they look really great. I love those Edward seat belts, man. Those things are amazing. You can get them in different colors. They are all, even the straps are photo etch, but because it comes painted and ready to go, you just put it together. It's super nice.
But you got to paint the edges of it, right?
Nope. Or you can if you want to, I suppose. I did not, because by edges, I assume you mean the edge of the seatbelt itself.
Yeah, so I used a set in my flanker, and when you pop them out of the fret, the edges aren't painted, right? So you can really see it. They were shiny. So I was like, well, so I had to go through and paint all those.
With mine, it kind of actually, in fact, if you look really, really close at that picture, you can see it. To me, it looks fuzzy on the end because of whatever they use to paint it, or whatever that red material paint, whatever that is. It came off as a little fuzzy, which to me would represented the edge of the seatbelt pretty well, because the seatbelt would be just a little fuzzy,
frayed and stuff. Yeah, definitely.
All right,
moving on, brother. Moving on. This one is a completely different model. This is actually the one I'm working on now. This is a fully 3D printed model that honestly is kind of clunky and chunky. The file is. I had a couple different guys print it for me, and there's just, without getting in there, like a guy that can, start blow it apart and separate it, because it comes together with the axles already on it, front and rear. I mean, it's really kind of clunky. I spent a lot of time disassembling this with a saw, right? Like the whole front end up there, you'll see is black. And this, to reverse a little bit, this is a Northeast modified. My brother owns 1-to-1 Northeast modified, so this is a replica of his car. The coilover shocks that you see on the front and the rear are photo etched. I forget the manufacturer, but they are basically photo etched aluminum. I say photo etched. That's not the correct. They're aftermarket aluminum with a real spring in them.
Okay, I'm like, what? How the fuck do you make that out of photo etch?
No, it's not quite. Photo etch was a bad word, but you can see here on this one in the front. Go back one more, Frankie's back one step. If you look on the front of this, where the black hanger meets the upright post that holds that shock in place, that hanger is actually part of the 3D print, where the shock is where I had to cut it off and put this aluminum one on there. Was really happy with the way that came together. I ended up pinning them with a really small piece of rod styrene, then sliding the shock over the rod styrene and nipping it off, and it fell right into place. But the biggest thing again with this one is how much I've had to hack it up. Like I said, that all that black that you see in the front is to match my brother's 1-to-1 car, but I had to cut all that off to get that axle out of there, that front axle out of that chassis, to be able to paint it up and then put it all back together, which meant every cut that I made on that, or where those control arms are, I had to number them, right front upper, right front lower, and then the same way on both sides. So when I put it back together, the saw marks, where I cut it would line back up again, so it wouldn't have any gaps.
Mike, you have an iPhone? Is that what you use to take pictures?
That one there, actually, this picture's because I rushed it. Was done on.
I mean, Christ, were you running while you took this picture?
No, it's on my S25, whatever it is, my Android.
Mikey doesn't run.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, right.
Well,
For food,
Mikey-
when he's eating.
we'll run back to that other car that you had earlier because I couldn't tell the difference. So back to the yellow puppy. So
Yeah.
right back to this lovely thing.
Yep, that's when
That's
they're
it before the seatbelts were in.
Yeah, that's
Obviously.
before the seatbelts.
I'm doing a narration.
Before the seatbelts, it gives a good showing of the seat and the backside of the pedals. The pedals are down in there. They're really nice pedals that came with the kit. They're pretty detailed. I don't know if I showed you a good picture of the front of them, but that Linko transmission is really neat. The way it's set up, when the motor's in there, it actually, I mean, it should be able to connect, right? I mean, the way it's laid up like that. But those are pretty difficult to find. They only came in. It's not really the shifters that you see that are hard to find. It's the linkage piece, the piece that's running on top of the tunnel. They're very, very hard to come by. They're too small to print. They just would like break apart to keep them to scale. If you tried to print them, it would, according to Matthew and a couple other guys that I talked to, if you tried to 3D print something that small, it would end up looking like, like you had a pipe in there instead of just some small linkage. And
you see what Chuck just wrote? Mike is done.
Yeah,
as he used to his chicken nuggets.
Charles,
Mikey, I'm hoping is it these little engine shots? This is part of this kit here.
Okay, that's part of the Northeast Modified.
Jesus Christ.
I know. I sent them to him in different blocks, so we wouldn't have that problem. But I guess he just sent them all to you as one. But we can bounce back.
I sent it. Listen, I sent it all in one. All the pictures you sent, however you lettered them, whatever I sent them. If they're not labeled, they're just going to be all mixed up. Even when I take them off to Facebook or something. Come on, Mike. This isn't your first rodeo. You have your own show on Sundays. You don't know how it works.
I got a show on. We do a show once a month too. But anyway, I can.
Okay, so you're even proving my point even more that you should know what you're freaking doing, for Christ's sake.
You said send pictures. I sent pictures, but
we
can
all over the place.
So what are we looking at here, Mikey?
This is the motor for the Northeast Modified. This is actually a Tony's motor from Herd Hobbies. It's a super, super detailed small block motor for these race cars. You'll notice that the pulleys and the belt is already in there. That's held in with white glue right now because you can see where the power steering pump hooks to the pulley. And what I wanted to make sure that I was doing was I white glued that belt and pulley system on there first, and then I attached everything that goes to the backside of it so it would line up. Take a look at the alternator. You can see
these are really cool, man. These engines are really damn cool.
Yeah, really cool. That's the Tony's engine is really, really.
Is that
detailed.
a display? That's a display thing, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, that's the display. What do they call it? Bench vise or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are. That's especially when it comes to building engines.
What are all the rods for? Just holding weird shaped things, or what?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. What we got?
All right,
next?
Mike. You tell me what is no.
Okay, this is the body for the Northeast Modified. This may
Looks like a Cybertruck.
So this is the body for the Northeast Modified. Again, especially you guys up there, this is a dirt version. They run a couple different versions. They have an asphalt version, but basically that's the Pepsi blue base color on the Northeast Modified for the race car. I have STS made me custom decals for my brother's car, which we really got lucky because my brother's his car is featured in one of the iRacing games, the video game iRacing. And
Cool.
they actually had a profile of his decal, so I was able to send that to STS, and Terry hooked me up with the decal package. we're going to be working on that. We just last night I clear coat. That's before the clear coat. I clear coated the body last night and getting ready for the decals. But it's typical race car. It's got a ton of decals that go on it. But we're excited about getting them on there. I'm wanting to get this done and completed. So when I go up to Vermont in the second week of December, I'll be able to give it to him as a Christmas gift.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, you were talking about this on the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, so there's the motor that's in the yellow dart. That's the very beginnings of it. That's a twin turbo hemispherical motor, or Hemi. And the MSD is a conical MSD, which I love the conical stuff. The Conacher stuff. It comes just like you see it there. I mean, it's already pre-wired. The MSD's on it's already painted. They're about $8 to $10 a piece, but they're really worth it.
So it already comes painted already.
Yeah, it comes painted with the wires already hooked to it. All you got to do is cut the wire to length. It comes with the little boots. If you can look on the valve cover there, you can see the little boots that come with it.
So do they have a pin? You just drill a hole and then slide the boot in, and then.
Well, actually, no. The boot's made out of rubber, or some sort of, maybe not rubber, but
really,
whatever. Yeah, and it fits right over. So you can actually, what I did on this one, because that Hemi already had the holes in the valve cover, I put the boot inside of there, cut it, nipped it off where I wanted it, put the wire inside of that, boom.
That's fucking sweet.
Yeah, it was really handy. That's
totally worth $10 to me.
Right.
All day long.
Yeah, and you don't have, and it has, like I said, it has the MSD on it, and you can get them in all the different colors. You can get it with red wires, blue wires, yellow wires, and it has as well. You saw the distributor that Jason had on his. This is an MSD box, or a mag, they call it, and which is very similar to distributor, but just a little bit different. But you can get them in all different colors. There's the dart body before I started cutting. Now, if you look at it, you can see that was the first coat of yellow that I put on it just to get a color. And I knew I was going to cut it up. I knew I was going to sand it down, but I was actually testing the color out. And so that's like in its stock form. Later on, I sanded off all the emblems, the gas tank, opened up the door, cut the front clip off, did a lot of work to it. But I that was the first time, and on this kit was the first time I had used tropical glitz paint. So I wanted to see how it was going to turn out and how it laid down and stuff. Highly recommend tropical glitz paints for automotive.
There you go.
Probably wouldn't work too well with your armor and aircraft, because it's more of like a shiny, made to have clear coat and be pretty. But it's awesome paint. Works very, very well.
What is that? A big thing of masking tape that you spray painted, or what? Electrical tape. Is that
what that? Oh no, actually, what that is? That's what I. You can see how I used the wore out or empty primer can, so to hold it with, right? So when I paint it, I use that primer can. Well, I had just gotten away from that. Those are little cups that I have glued together, right? So I keep the cap on the top, and I'll put my tape up there, and I could basically replace it with where the primer can is now. But I don't want to put a primer can in my Easy Bake Oven. Probably wouldn't hurt anything, but I don't need it to explode inside of my Easy Bake Oven. So what those little containers do is they allow me to unscrew it, right? And then I can stick it in my, make it shorter to where I can stick it in my Easy Bake Oven, and it still be on a stand, but not on something that's.
Hey, did you hear about Scare Model Outlaw? What happened? He got blown up. What did he do? He put his primer can in his Easy Bake Oven in his model room.
He did.
Blew him up. That'd be great. I wish you weren't that smart. I wish you would have at least attempted it to see what would happen, because it would be really funny if you did blow up from the primer can in the Easy Bake Oven.
Well, if the truth be told, I tested it first, and the can is. I have a really small Easy Bake Oven. I bought a little cheapy one from Amazon, and it wouldn't fit in there. And while I was trying to fit it in there, I'm like, it's probably a good idea that this doesn't go in there anyway. And that's when I came up with that.
You don't want to put that in there and risk it, but that would be funny if you did blow up from an Easy Bake Oven. That'd be great.
Right.
All right, so you get the decals on and everything.
Yeah, this is it down the road a little bit, actually quite a bit. Now we've got the front clip cut off and decaled up. It's still not 100% done, but it's definitely way farther down the road than it was before. yes, the underside of the hood and the fenders are painted, and they
Really
even have
nice, Mike. Yeah, this is great.
they even have some decals on the inside of the hood, like it's like they threw some decals in there. But
I love the yellow and black. That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that black is tropical glitz as well. I believe it's their cosmic, what they call cosmic black. It's got just a little teeny tiny bit of metal flake in it. We were talking about Mr. Color Black Primer. The hood is same thing as what Jason did on his his black car. Skyline. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, Mr. Primer with clear coat on it.
No, very nice, Mikey. This is really sharp. And that Dodge decal on the hood is that,
Yeah.
who just fought? Did someone just fought?
I think somebody playing with. Yeah, I wanted that gold metal leaf look, and I was fortunate enough. I've got a stack of old school. I got an old school photo album that's probably 10 inches thick that has a lot of old NASCAR stuff, a lot of old race car stuff. So I was able to pick out those Dodge decals. Came off of a Bobby Allison Coke sponsored race car from like the early 70s. And then like the Iski Cam stuff, the Brooksville stuff, that came off of like a drag car, a different drag car, an old school drag car. And then your livery for like your Champion and Fram and all
Really
that. That's
cool.
all standard.
The decal looks great. This picture really highlights that big Dodge.
Yeah,
decal.
this is nice. You did a really good job.
I like the air filters in front of the turbos too.
I debated on that because in truth, if you were racing that car, you would not have those filters on there. But at the same time, for show, it just didn't look complete. And I still don't think it looks complete. I'm actually going to add 2 more nitrous oxide bottles to it right there on the top of the frame rail where the coil spring meets the frame. I'm going to go ahead and put one on each side right there on that frame rail.
Yeah, it definitely could benefit from NOS.
Yeah, definitely get a little more juice out of it. But
yeah, really good, Mikey.
Thank you. A lot of 3D printed parts, and again, the chassis is that Pontiac Firebird chassis. So, but some photo etched hood pins on the front, and then clear coated over top of those so they fit in there. I mean, it's got a little bit of a lip, like if you run your finger over it, it's got a little bit of bump to it, like it's supposed to. But thanks to Rob Riv, I've really gotten into the 3D or the photo etch stuff. I'm digging that. And
yeah, man, it makes a difference.
It does, man. It really does. A lot of detail. Again, this one isn't quite done. There's a wing and a parachute that goes on the back that I actually kind of rushed it to get it to Acme, and it was too long. So while I was taking this picture, I actually had the rear bumper and rear lights out of it with the parachute and the wing off. So when it's all done, there is a black chrome wing that goes on the back with a Conacher parachute on it as well.
Anything else, Frankie? Is that it for Mike?
Hey, Riv, I'll have you know, Riv, that the Mooseru Cup will be painted in tropical glitz colors.
Oh, baby. Well, listen, I mean, we got 2 podcasts. We got the Mania and the Insanity competing. So one of these better come on top. If that Brian Dencloud guy, if he's in the chat, we might have to. An accident might have to happen the day of the final picks.
Look, it's Riv. It's been a while, so I will probably come out on top.
Wow! All right.
It is on.
Zing!
All right, we're gonna go with Mr. BG. So what do we got, Mr. BG?
Oh, I don't know.
Hold on, Frankie's gonna bring it up because we're gonna do Frankie, you, Frankie, and then I'll go last, and then we'll have a couple of laughs to end the show. Maybe make fun of a few people in the chat. Maybe Chuck Rice needs to be roasted a little bit. Maybe some other guys as well too. So we'll see what happens.
Stephen told me to wake up. So,
are you awake, BG? Are you okay over there? I mean, it is only what time is it? It is only like what 4 o'clock over where you are.
Yeah,
that's siesta time.
Yeah, we're in Japan right now. So that's what we're looking at there is a 1970 Oldsmobile Tornado interior from the manufacturer of Johan, the famous company that is no longer around. But I had a devil of a time trying to get those colors to come out right for that interior because I was using the wrong color. I was using the titanium silver, and I should have been using titanium gold for the seats because I kind of wanted like that metallic vinyl look that you would have seen in that period. And once I figured out that I was using the wrong titanium shade, everything else fell together with the door cards and the dashboard and then the package shelf. It all came out real well. And then I just actually finished doing the gauges on the dash the other day. And there's the body. That's done in Olympic gold from Splash Paints with their 2K clear over it. Well, thank you, Joe. Thanks, Joe. So that's actually been polished out and waxed and everything. And we're working on doing. You see the little side marker down in the lower left-hand corner. We're trying to get.
Wow, that looks great.
Trying to get the bare metal foil on there.
How
I'm not
is
really
this
good with that stuff.
How is this a kit, BG? Like this kit looks like just the box alone is scaring me a little bit. How is it as a kit mold wise?
It's actually not that bad. These kits ranged in detail from some what they call a promo, something you would have gotten if you took a car for a test drive. You know, you would have gotten one of these things you can just screw together and give it to the kid to play with. All the way up to this level of thing where you actually have to build the engine and interior and stuff.
This is really
there's quite the range.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice gloss. You can
see
it smooth. It doesn't look ripply or anything. So
thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Really nice.
There we go.
That's cool.
This is one of my.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Although it should have a fucking machine gun in the back, not a fucking
like a zombie killer.
She's sexy.
Yeah, like an insurgent pickup or something like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
We built this one for the 48-hour group build, and not this year, but the year before.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I did all of that in 48 hours, and I had an absolute blast working on that.
That is so cool. That is really nice, BG. That's so cool. The rust looks great.
Thank you. I hit it with a motor tool and just dinged up the body here and there, and then did a quick rusting technique on there. Also, the stowage, that's all from Value Gear. Steve from Value Gear does 25th scale stuff now.
Oh, wow. Well, Steve,
so did the raft come with the kit?
The rack was actually part of the sprue that was holding the truck bed apart so it wouldn't collapse in the box. So I cut it off, cleaned it up, and then glued it back on again as the rack for the raft.
And just so BG can have a little mic drop. Wha-bam!
Oh, look at this guy. Oh, look at him dropping in a little award, too. Look at this guy.
Yeah. I thought it would be kind of fun to show that.
That was awesome.
Well, listen, you did a good job on it. They're definitely, I love the rust. I love the dirt. I beat up. Yeah. That's the way it looks good.
Well, thank you.
So
yeah,
when you're doing something like that, are you adding dust to the interior too? Because
I did. I actually dusted up the dash and the seats, and I wanted to do ripped up seats, but I was running short on time.
Those are just opportunities that you see a lot of guys either overlook or they don't do, right?
Yeah.
But if you're gonna have a dusty, dirty vehicle on the outside, it's got to have some shit inside too.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's all dirt. I'm actually double checking. Yeah, it's all dirtied up on the inside.
Okay.
Oh, you just won this.
He's second guessing himself.
This was like a weekend or two ago that you won this, huh?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was first weekend of November.
Yeah. Look at BG representing.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah.
And this is the Revell 2020 Bronco. I think it's 2020 or 2022. Anyway, this is a curbside kit, no engine detail in there, but the kit is one of their brand new toolings, and it went together super well. But
too bad they did this to the Bronco.
No, I like the way they look. That's cool.
They're too small.
No, you got to get the two. Isn't there two of them? There's a smaller version.
Yeah, there's like 3 different versions or 4 different versions.
Yeah, there's the 4-door Bronco, the 2-door Bronco, and then they have the Bronco Sport, which is on the Maverick frame.
Yeah, they have a big one too, Rob. Check it out. I thought the same thing when I first saw it, and I was like, "Holy shit!" There's a big Bronco too.
Yeah. So,
BG, you nailed the color of those flares. They look like an OEM flare.
Thank you. That's actually just rubber black. To me, is rubber black.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Mr. Surfacer. I was hoping.
But the sheen on it, the color on it, it looks like fresh out of the package from Fred Bean's Ford.
Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Coming for you, that's definitely high praise.
Listen, we got to stop giving praise to everybody. We got to give them a hard time about a few things. What do we got to?
But the color blue is wrong.
Yeah, I don't like that color blue.
It's too
Well,
clean.
it is an aircraft color blue. So now I built that Bronco to display that tent on there because that's actually from VCG Resins.
Wait, they
And
make a tent for the real vehicle like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
yeah.
make it for the model.
Yep.
For the model,
they do.
and
Oh, like that's meant not to drive with, but like when you stop to sleep in. Or
Yes.
something.
yeah,
They
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
Just
a
making
safari
sure, man.
pack.
I was wondering why there was a footstool on top of the fucking Bronco.
Looks like a cell phone holder.
Yeah.
It's a gigantic Polaroid camera. Yeah. So I built that because the guys at VCG wanted to get some box art photos for when they start supplying this kit for the Broncos. So yeah, my truck is on the box art for that.
Really? On the box art?
Yep.
Look at this. Well, they're sponsors, right? Didn't I do the ad spot for VGC
You
Resins?
did?
Yeah,
Yep.
by Reese.
Something like that, Riff.
Yeah.
Well, I said it wrong. Did I do it wrong?
Word
Hey,
salad.
VCG.
VCG Resins by Reese. There you go.
That's the one. So that's the engine for the Tornado, and I had to come up with that blue color. I had to custom mix it because the Oldsmobile engines that I saw in the photographic research I was doing was all this really pale blue metallic color. So I custom mixed that to shoot that engine, and now I can never make that color again because it's I don't remember what I did.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes, man. That's why when you're mixing colors, I mix a big bottle of it.
Yeah, I know.
always do.
Yeah, 100%, man. I can probably match it again, but I'll have to bring in Mrs. BG because she's got the eye for doing that stuff.
Hold on. Who said this? Someone said something about Dean. Is that directed to me or Adams? Adams,
No,
that's
to
gotta be
you,
directed
because
to
you were
me.
talking about that whatever stepping stool thing. He's telling you it was a jack.
No, I was saying the thing on top of the Bronco looks like a footstool, like when you go get new shoes at the freaking.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That looks
I
like
know
a
what you're
foot,
talking about.
like
Yeah.
when you it's a footstool, not the jack. Dean, get with the program, will you? I'm not talking about the thing on the right.
Right when they pull out the
Talking about
Brannick
the big
device to
thing up
measure your
top.
feet.
Yeah, that's the one. And then this is the Fujimi 124 scale Porsche 917, which is right now the bane of my existence.
Is this the thing is this the same vehicle
Yes.
that Jeff
It is.
built?
Yeah,
This is
same
the one
thing.
that Seinfeld sold for 25 mil.
Oh my God, that's the one. Yeah, that's his was the Gulf oil livery. Mine is, I don't know, some sort of generic green color, but I swear to God, it's the worst box art I've ever seen for a model car because it was taken in the rain from a distance with a Polaroid camera in the 1970s. But we finally got the color on that just right.
This looks good, BG. Wow, you did a good job.
And I took forever to get the rear deck on there right because I think I supplied a picture also of the rear end where I had to grind down the top of the wheel wells so that the deck would actually sit down on there. And everybody I talked to said they had to do the same thing. So
Those air vents too are tricky to paint and get looking good, especially the ones above the front wheels.
Thank you. Yeah, I was able to spray in there pretty well. And I'm so happy to see they were molded open. I didn't have to cut them or sand them open.
What's the scale on this?
24.
24, huh?
But the whole back end of the car is just an erector set of little pieces that all have to be glued together.
Really cool.
I don't have any back end shots of it, BG. Nothing.
Oh, it is? Okay. I apologize.
I sent everything. So.
Oh well, no worries.
Don't worry about it. Wait, is that it, BG? Is that it for BG?
That's it for BG.
Really good stuff, man. You guys are definitely, representing for the Model Car Mania podcast. That's for sure.
Thank you.
Good thing we didn't bring Jody tonight. He probably would have let us down.
Oh.
I got to break his balls. He's not here, Francois Donati.
Well, first off, because you made a comment earlier, no motherfucker, I do planes. Just not
but
a
not
lot.
well.
He said doo-doo.
I was just going to say, plane?
That's a 72nd scale plane.
Yes.
That is really good, Frank. For you.
Mr. Adams has seen all my work, so he'll back me up.
You did that is a nice.
I select what models for you to bring to shows.
So hold on. So you're putting this sucker up. So let's talk about this. What's the kit?
This is the Academy 72nd scale Stuka tank buster, straight out of the
Nice.
box. The greenhouse there canopy was masked. That was the first time.
Really
That's when I
nice.
realized that me and masking,
72nd scale then, right? Too.
72nd scale masking. Yeah, I did that with Tamiya tape, and
Oh wow,
it came out pretty good. Yeah,
no,
Robbie
it looks really good.
So that was what I was going to show first, because you wanted to talk about variety, right? Like I did an airplane.
You just ship. Look at
Academy.
Frank.
This here is a 1/700 scale Aoshima battle aircraft carrier.
Really nice, Frank.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
700 scale. Good lord.
And you did the water too, huh, Frankie?
Yeah, I did the toilet paper and white glue technique.
Oh wow.
And then painted it with one of the 7,000 bottles of sea blue that Adams and I ended up with, and then white paint to just white oil paint to kind of highlight the waves and the wake and stuff like that.
And look at this, man. You painted all those planes and everything too.
Yeah, world's smallest fucking meatball decals I've ever seen.
Wow.
So
That's really
yeah,
cool, Frank.
I really like this. Like this kit got me like going, geez, I got to do more ships every once in a while. So I was pretty happy with that one. So
yeah, that
I've
was
done
your
a plane.
first go at a ship, right? Well, besides
Yeah,
Titanic.
that was my second go. I did another Aoshima battleship, and one of the cats destroyed it.
This
And
is
then,
when you were still the model logger. You didn't change your name on here to Big Daddy's Plastic Fantastic.
Not yet. Okay. So then, of course, I did sci-fi. Me and Adams and a bunch of other guys, we came up with a group build, which was ATST kit from Bandai, anything but Star Wars.
Right. This is when BJ did the toilet loader.
Toilet loader,
the Home Depot one, yeah.
Yeah.
Home Depot. Rob Adams did a Merkava version, an Israeli one. So
that was cool.
I did a former Soviet Syrian technical. So I threw on a 3D printed.
I love the Pepsi sign hanging. That's so cool.
There's a Gulf one on the other side, and this one and Rob's are now both with Picard. We both gave him our.
Whoa! Who'd you give this to?
Sean Picard.
The frig is Sean Picard getting all these models from everybody?
Well, he services us, so
he gives
I'm
us.
Sure
he gives me
Wow.
beer. I mean, what can I say?
Gives you beer. I had him over for the weekend. You'd think you would have left me something, that bastard.
and
Nothing.
Then for the car guys, I did a car.
Nice.
Well, that's more like a military thing. It's not.
It is a military thing, but it's got 4 wheels and a hood.
Long tires.
It does. But now we're getting
It's called a soft skin. Let's be
Rob,
real here.
listen. That is a car, maybe, but it's not a car. It's a military. It's got a gun.
No, they call it a soft skin. That's what it's called.
So this is actually a hobbycraft, which I didn't know they. So basically, this is
This is really cool, Frankie. I've seen this before. This is really cool. You did a good job.
Trumpeter kit, and then I threw it full of value gear stuff to make it look like it's a technical.
Yeah, no, really cool. And listen, you're very always.
That fucking cannon would blow it. Fucking
yeah.
No, it won't, because
no,
it's a recoilless rifle, so there's no recoil.
Oh,
I mean, go stand behind it, and me and Jason wouldn't have facial hair left, but like
Frank, I don't want to go through the no facial hair again like you were last time.
know.
You look like a baby's ass with no hair. Please.
I triggered him. So Rob, Riv likes to pointed out we don't do a lot. So Adams is my guy. So my
What do you mean?
Rob
Hold on.
Adams.
Would you say that I said you don't do a lot? What?
I don't do a lot outside of armor. You're saying,
No, I said that you do other things. You do other stuff. I never said
do.
you didn't do it. I said you haven't done planes in a while. That's what I said.
No, I'm not a big. I got a couple of seaplanes I'd like to do. I'm saving those. But
but you don't have any on the bench right now. I notice you're not sharing any in progress stuff at all.
This is another one where I'm like, you're taking that.
Yeah, this one gold a couple of times.
I have this kit. They give you 2 of them in the same kit, Rob, and I meant to give you this when we were at Nationals, and I forgot to bring it.
I know it was okay. You brought the Merkava, so
but this kit's going to be in the auction. I'm going to be adding this to the charity auction, which we'll talk about at the end of the show. But this is going to be part of the charity auction for me.
So this is a Plama. It's a Maquet kit. It's 1/35 scale. So this is the Custer, and it's called on the box the Panzer Aufklärungs TW47N2, which I left. But basically, I just said let's make it like a bunch of soldiers. If you've got something that's automated, right, might as well stick everything you can on it. So I threw a fuel container and basically the guys' packs and rucksacks, because why carry it when your Custer can carry it for you.
You did a really cool job on this, Frankie.
Yeah,
this is
that's
really
cool.
good, man. Really cool. And this is a cool kit. And like I said, this kit there's two of these that's packaged in the same model. So they give you two.
Hold on,
which is
Frankie.
really cool.
Now, where did it take gold?
It took gold at Heritage Con.
There you go.
Good job, Frank.
So our version of the Nationals, I was pretty proud of this one, and I still have it. I mean, I just think it looks cool. My buddy
Did you
Peter.
take it to Amps? I don't remember. Did you take it to Amps?
I took it to Amps, and it got silver or gold at Amps. Can't remember.
I think you might have got a gold for that, Frankie, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever.
should
Doesn't
have.
matter. He did a good job. He did it.
Yeah,
for you.
Rob
For
was
you.
like, Rob came into my house before we drove out, and he's like, he did his little, that has to go. So I said, okay.
No, the Custer came out good. It's a really cool kit too, and you definitely added a little Frankie spin to it, which we like to see.
Yeah, I've been playing with the weathering, right? That's my, that's what I've been kind of messing with. And then Justin mentioned the Moosaroo Cup. So this was our podcast's first entry into the Moosaroo Cup. Oh no, this isn't the Moosaroo.
That's not the Moosaroo Cup.
Nope,
the other one
that's
with the
not it.
sign hanging.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's right.
Frank.
I got rid of that one. I was drinking. I mean, I was hanging around Rob. So real quick, you guys know I like 72nd scale. So this is a Mac distribution. Basically, it's a German deuce and a half.
Yeah,
Full
look at that. 72nd, huh? You did a nice job on the stowage.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, I mean, let's give Munzel the props he deserves, right? He made the stowage.
We don't mention Steve's name around here in these parts anymore.
If anyone likes to do braille scale trucks, check out Mac Distributing out of the Czech Republic. This stuff, like this is straight out of the box. I love these kits. I got
the only thing that looks really out of scale on that is the wiper blades, and I could be wrong, but
yeah,
I like the 70s.
You're right, Rob. It's probably the one piece that's kind of not looking the best on there. So keeping in touch with the 72nd scale, I went down a rabbit hole, and I built one of these. This is a Sean Picard got me started. He gives me this ICM friggin' Katyusha, and then Ian, he gives me a whole crap load of them. These really early 2000 ICM horrible weird plastic kits, and I turned into a bit of a junkie. I built one, and then I built another one, and then I built another one.
Frank, are we going to see like the whole entire Frankie Donati collection tonight here on the bench?
Yeah, probably, because I'm the producer and I say what goes. So here, Rob, just to make you happy.
Nah, you did good. That is fun though, Frankie. That's awesome. Really cool, man. Really
That's
cool.
the braille
stuff.
scale.
that one's got digital camo on it.
Yeah, because it's a Ukrainian modern day one, so I put digital camo on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
You did a good job, Frank.
Here, Rob, just for you, buddy. See? Doop.
Really cool, man.
Nice.
And it's nice. The braille scale's nice. These are ICM kits. And so you guys know, like Adams always says, there ain't no time for shit kits, but I like doing them because it lets me practice, right? I find I can working on the old stuff to make it look good. Like this is an ICM 35th scale flamingo. Oh, it won't show up. Just I'm reducing it.
I'll help you out here.
Producing and presenting, buddy. There we go. Here we go, Idaho. This is an ICM Flamingo, which is a flam tank. Early war. Again, right? Lots of stowage on it. I wanted to practice weathering and actually started doing.
Hold on. What the hell is it? Rod, is that Frankie is the most talented of all you guys. You should battle him.
Wow.
You're out of your. You got some nerve, Rod.
Kick him out of here.
Can someone give him a 10-minute timeout?
Yeah.
So this is I I wanted to start doing figures, so this is probably one of the better figures I've done. I was pretty pleased with him. He turned out. I mean, he looks like he's constipated, but other than that, right?
He probably is.
Yeah, and just to highlight, like for me, it's I was practicing my weathering. Wanted to make things look good. These are smoke launchers. This was broken, so I had to basically scratch out of plastic to get these holders built, and of course, value gear stowage, which is always just the best stuff to have on the back, and it makes a tank look lived in.
Yeah, really nice, Frank.
Which is what I wanted.
Excellent, awesome stuff.
What else? Just one or two more here. Adam saw this one. This was my King Tiger. Yep. Tacom. This was a full interior kit.
Oof.
So for this
you didn't
one,
do the whole interior though, did you, or did you?
Yeah, I did the whole interior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and that's where I got blasted on this because some of the scoring of it was I mean, I made all the hatches are open. You can see the shells are painted, right? There's brass shells, and then there's the that weird carbon stuff that they use for some of their shells.
Mm-hmm.
I exposed the engine. I don't think this picture's showing up very well. Yeah, I got a problem with the download on this one. So, but this King Tiger for me was an exercise in mud and bringing out some of the detail. I used, like Justin, I used inks on this one to give it a bit of a stain to it.
You did a good job with the mud, Frank.
Oh, thanks.
Frank's a water son.
The camouflage pattern is fucking super unique. You know what I mean?
Really good stuff, Frankie. This is awesome.
And then last but not least, right now I'm trying to get to do some, because I was talking to Tooch, and Tooch and I were talking about bases and stuff. So I'm trying to do, some dioramas. So these are a pair of, what's the company out of Poland? IBG 2 kit of Japanese tanks. So this is a base I made using jute twine. So I took basically garden twine and I snipped it and put it together for this guy.
I thought you were taking it from your cat.
No, it would have been nicer if I should do that next time. These kits are great, by the way. If anyone likes Braille scale, it comes with the engine. I threw a little rag in there and a jerry can just to make it look like it was getting a bit of a job done. Really nice, beautiful little Japanese kits, Japanese armor kits. And I left them so I could take them out of the diorama.
Really nice, Frank. This is good stuff, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Quit the hobby for a little while, will you? And I'm glad you just showed us like the whole cabinet of fucking models. Now,
what are you talking about? The guy builds one every 2 days.
That was not anymore, man. This guy's not building right now. When was the last time you saw Frankie finish a model, Mister? I know everything.
Yeah, it's been the last model I finished was August.
It's November.
Yeah,
take it back. Take it back, Rob.
Okay, whatever. But he's been busy, so we got to cut him some slack.
You know me, I'm always breaking. What do I say on the bench when we do the podcast? I say, Frank, what's on your bench this week?
Yeah. Well, Adriana won't bug me about the family of slave labor I got working in the back, churning out kits for.
God, Steve, is Adriana watching? He's posting this to me, Panzer 4F, and I'm like, I go, Steve, you're killing that model, and not in a good way. It's a Tamiya kit, that poor kit. How do you mess up a freaking Tamiya kit like that, man? It's like you put it and took it and throw it in a blender.
All right. Well, last and certainly, definitely the least.
I shared stuff that a model that I built a little while ago, obviously, and then stuff that I'm actually doing right now. So why don't you start with the Striker? Start with the Striker because that's what I'm building now, and there's only a few pictures of it. It's not built. It's parts.
Y'all notice that he gets to pick what he wants to see first. We just got to figure it out whenever it pops up.
So the chain broke because people were having problems with the chain, but I did fix it. So this is the 3D printed wheels that Ryfields makes for this new Striker, which are friggin' awesome. So I highly recommend it. There's going to be a full build of this model in the next, not the issue that's coming out now, but the January issue of Military Model Craft. This full build. This is the 3D printed wheels for the Striker. Really nice. I highly recommend this kit. It's freaking awesome. One of the best kits I've ever built, and that's saying a lot. Keep going. You can go quicker, Frankie, if you want, because there's a couple of good in progress pics of some stuff.
Otherwise,
right
he'll linga.
This is the 3D. This is all like the little fittings and bolts on the 3D on the update set that they give you. They give you the gun, and they also give you all the fittings. And then this is the part of the main turret, the gun for the turret. They give you like they give you a choice of a 3D printed barrel or the kit barrel. The 3D printed barrel is a little better. It's got more stuff on it, and also like the photo etch straps, which are really cool.
Yeah, I was just looking at those. I'm like, is that PE?
Yeah, actually, you can. There's one that's a little. I took with the macro lens. That's a little closer down, Frankie.
Not in any of these shots, buddy.
Oh, I thought I sent you one. All right, I thought I sent you one. All right, not a big deal. Maybe it didn't go through. Now on the right, you can see this is the same panel, but the one on the right's got the 3D printed bolts with the photo etch to make it. You can see the one. It's kind of hard because it's a little washed out, but the I guess the little handles I changed them to the
those
3D.
are you got to put a photo etch piece on each one of
yeah
those.
there's two photo etch pieces. It's a 3D printed nut, and then it's the photo etch handle, and then there's another washer that goes on top of it. You might be able to see it a little better here.
I can already guarantee you that I'm not going to start a group build with this kit.
Yeah, this is it. I'm almost done building it though. I'm hoping to be done by the weekend because I want to have a clear bench for the turkey shoot, which starts on Thanksgiving. All right, Frankie, you can you don't have to show any more of these. You can go to the Syrian. We'll go to the stuff that I've been painting, kind of, sort of. Well, those are the straps, Robbie. See the texture on them? They're really cool, man.
What is kind of sort of painting? You're either painting or you're not.
No, I'm painting right now, but I had to put things to the side because I have other obligations. You know that. No, Frankie, show the build first before we get to the painting of this. There's a couple of build pictures, right?
Not really. Nope. They're all paint pictures.
How did they not come in? I know for a fact that there was build pictures in there.
Dude, there is no build pictures.
Then it didn't come through, so I'm gonna show it then because I got it. They should have went in there because I know for a fact that I had the build pictures in there, so they all didn't come through then. Just like for some of the other guys, they didn't come through. Yeah, I got them right here. I'm looking at the folder I sent you. So this is Dragon Syrian Stug that I did. I always liked it because I always thought it was cool because it's a Stug and I love them and I wanted to do something different. So what better to do than a Syrian Stug? So I changed.
I got him, Rob. I got him. I'll show him. I found him.
All right. Well, let me remove this then.
Do you use white glue for your mock-ups?
I do, but a lot of the parts are unglued on. What do you mean? White? Just tack it on?
That was a topic of conversation on the Sunday build show.
No, I do. I'll use white glue, but then you got to clean it up. It's all friction fit, so the
friction is good,
right? So
we discussed that earlier.
Yeah, these are Master Club tracks, Aber barrel. You can't really see the braided gun. It's kind of like getting washed out, but there is a 3D printed braided gun on top over there by FC Model Trends. And this was made when FC Model Trends still sucks, but this is when FC Model Trends really sucked. So it's not the best. So the things like the boxes were scratch built. It's just sheet styrene. Making the bolts and the straps is using references and stuff like that. So this is a great kit. And I decided to paint it. So you can start showing some painting pictures, Frank.
So that one wheel is smaller than all the rest?
No, it doesn't have the rubber on it. So it's worn out, like the rubber's been ripped off.
Okay.
That's what they are. That's just the hubs. That's from Panzer Art. Panzer Art makes those. They're really good. I just do Mr. Surface of White. I'm not a big believer in the black and white thing like some people are, Rob.
Yeah.
I just base coat or prime with white, and then just do a pre-shade with a darker color. So in this case, I just did a darker version of the Russian gray green, and I just added a little dark green to it so you can do the shadows. Lay it in there, maybe hit the panel lines in the corners. That way, if you miss something, it's like it's not gonna be a big deal. After I throw this down, I throw a nice big wet coat of Mr. Leveling Thinner to make it flatten out even more. This is just the base coat, but right, Rob, you can see the darker green underneath. It's not black because black isn't a true color. I'm not a big fan of black on models. We know that's a debate for a podcast. And now this is a little more of the highlighting. Just add a little dark yellow to the mix. and then just do progressively lighter coats. But it's all going to be lost anyway when you really start weathering anyway. So it's fun using the airbrush. Everybody knows that says I don't like painting, but I do. And this is just doing the panel liners and with this Abteilung. I said it right, Frank, right?
Holy fuck, you got it right. There you go.
Yeah, Abteilung, and I'm a big believer in using the manufacturer thinner. So I don't like to use like like MIG or 8K other stuff. So, and my wife bitches about the smell. So if I break out the Humbrol enamel thinner, she's running down the stairs like a maniac. So just using some Abteilung thinner and just doing all the panel line and bringing out all the detail first. And then I like doing that before doing the general filters because I just want to see where everything is. And I already have most of the model chipped and banged up already. I have no pictures of that. Hopefully soon I'll get them up. But this is a great kit, man. I love Stugs, and a Syrian Stug, all in like a greenish color is cool. Right, Frank?
Right.
All right. This is another model that I have been. This is like, God, it's been base coated. It's been sitting in limbo. This is Tamiya. This is Dragon's SU-76I. So it's a Panzer III hull with a when the Russians captured X amount of them, they did their change it. It's like what they call like a Russian Stug. Took off the fenders, used Aber fenders, banged them up. That's from a T70, the toolbox on the side. It's all workable with stowage inside, epoxy sculpt tops. Also the rear fire, like the rear gas container or whatever on the back that's just brass. Frankie, you're going so fucking fast, man.
Hey,
Told him to go fast.
Yeah.
Not that fast. Okay,
Okay,
before you know it, it's going to go by. The gas containers, the fuel tanks on the back, that's just the brass sheet is annealed and rolled and cut with plastic sides. And, the stowage on the back is also just different random things. I think I did have a picture of that, right? Yeah, there it is. And just laid the tops on, and then I'm able to pull kind of things out to paint it a little better. I think there's a picture of just getting the base coats down on that, Frankie, right?
yes, sir.
So Dog Days, we know who he is saying if so basically essentially the torsion bars would have been pushing down the wheels without the rubber, so they would have been touching the tracks. Is what he's saying.
They probably would have been.
I kind of agree with them because it's always pushing downward force.
It doesn't matter. I'm not worried about accuracy here. They probably would have been touching down. They can be fixed too. So, this is just base coated. It was really hard painting this because this sat unpainted for like a long, long time.
And it's still not covered in dust like Justin's shit is.
No, well, this sits in bins. This is sitting in a bin.
You watch your filthy mouth.
This is all just 8K real color, which is a great paint, though. It really is. I actually now that Mr. Hobby has it's like a super clear, but it's super fine clear, and it's amazing. I highly recommend it. It's like silk. It's like silk, and this is it highlighted right now. And this has been chipped, but you know what's funny, Rob?
Called? Super.
It's called super clear smooth. It's really good. I got to show you. So this is it base coated with the highlighting, but it's going to be lost because this is going to be in a really distressed whitewash. That's what this is going to be. That's why it's got the winter kitten tracks on it. So there we go.
Doesn't look like it has any tracks on it.
It's not going to be lost. It's still providing your highlights and shit that you need.
No, yeah, and I'm really looking forward to really getting back into this. Like every time, like I've been painting so many things at once and building so many projects that you can never get done and finish. And the last one, the thing is, I know we got Frankie, is the Magic Factory. You got a build pick, Frankie, like two of them, one in my hand. You don't see the build picks there?
Yeah. Well, it takes a minute for these things to happen. So.
Quick question, Riv, while we're waiting on that to come up. On that last one that you were showing, the tracks, it looked like there was a couple teeth missing. Is that by design?
Yeah. On the real vehicles, the winter kitten tracks, they would break easily.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and when they got bent, they would break off easily. So on that SU-76R that I'm using as there's a couple that are of references that I'm using of the tracks, and a couple of them were broken. That just gives it a little bit of a cool
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, look cool. So this is Magic Factory's 72nd scale Puma. Awesome little kit, man. Really small. And I wanted to test myself because I don't paint all the time and I want to try to keep my painting skills. So I was like, you know what? Let me paint the 72nd scale Puma. You know, it fits like on 3 fingers. I was like, you know what? If I could do a nice little camouflage with the nice micron brush to try to keep the camouflage skills going, I was like, it'll be fun. So that's what I did. So this whole thing is base coated and painted like in Mr. Hobby Paint. So that camouflage was done with the Micron 0.18 nozzles. So nice and high pressure, like 30 psi, starting in one little area and working around and just getting it done.
No
So that,
overspray. So
that shows you how big the model is compared to the airbrush and the bottle of paint. So just to be able to do that camouflage and keep the edges nice and crisp without very limited overspray was a challenge, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed painting this. When I do paint these things, I kind of like, I want to paint more, you know, because it's just fun, you know. The decals on this kit were thick as hell, and I freaking put them on, sanded the shit out of them with the thick clear coat to get rid of all the edges. And you would never know that there was they were the decals look like they're painted on. Yeah, this is it. That's the camouflage done just before weathering or pin washers, I should say. Yeah, more
it's
of it.
not an attractive vehicle to me. I don't know.
The Pumas are cool.
I'm not into them, man. Like I only want to build that other one because you're like, this is the best kit ever. I'll build it because
the Strike is a really good kit. I highly recommend it. This Puma kit was really damn good. So here's me getting doing all the pin washes. That kind of shows you how big it is next to the bottle of oil paint. So it really is a small model.
Yeah.
So you know, I was using I love Winsor Newton Series 7 brushes. I just gave a car one as a gift because I have like a whole. Every time I go to my art supply store, I always go and ask them, "You have any Winsor Newton Series 7s?" And they'll bring me like the little bin that they keep on the counter. And whenever I'm there, I'll always buy like a series, like a 000 or 00. They're not cheap. They're like 20-something bucks now a brush. But I have a whole fucking dresser full. I got like 10 brushes, 11 brushes of them just sitting there, never used. That's me just cleaning up the pin washes with the shadow brown and bringing out the detail, man. And this is actually sitting in the state as we speak because I haven't been able to get back to it. So, Rob, you like the camouflage? It looks right.
Yeah, no, and like zero overspray, really. Like it looks like a perfect soft edge camo. So
yeah, it came out good.
You had that airbrush dialed in. Not every day is a good airbrush day, man. And
no, he's right.
Not. And this was again, it's fun to paint a little bit. You know, it's 771, a PS 771. Who's asked me that? Cat has asked me a PS 771. I think it's a 770 and then the 771. They're like the same brushes. I just think they modified them a little bit. You know, a lot going on, man. You know, there's this Striker. I got a couple other builds. I'm doing 2 Panzer IVs after this. 2 Ryefield Panzer IVs, one built out of the box and one built with all different detail. And it's going to be an article on how building out of the box is, you know, what you can do with it if you add detail and stuff, which is pretty cool. That's about it. This is fun night, man. Look at it, Frankie. We didn't go too long, an hour and 47. I know I got to pay you overtime after we get to an hour and 31 and 10 seconds. I think your overtime kicks in. You get an extra 25 cents an hour. So I got to, you know, figure out the numbers.
Ooh, jeez.
You know,
don't break the bank,
motherfucker. Rates, buddy.
I didn't get a chance to read all the comments. Who was giving me a hard time? The torsion bars are movable. They are movable. They are movable. And yes, those, believe it or not, most of the models that I build until I want to, they aren't all glued. Like the back of the tank will come apart. All the hatches will come off. I just like that better because it's just easy when I'm taking pictures or when I'm going to paint.
Sure, but it was a valid point, you know, if you're ever going to finish
point.
it.
I mean, but you know what? I think I've seen, you know what? I know I have pictures of Panzer IIIs with the wheels missing from being blown up or that aren't totally touching the ground anymore. So there is
well, that would mean the torsion bar is broken because they're always twisting.
No, we got to remember but
right?
No, because if the weight of the tank is always going to keep them to the back bumper, they would never. I don't know. Maybe you know what? I got to look. You know, I've seen pictures of a ton of models. Listen, I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know. Oh, Frank. Guys, good fun, man. So the Model Car Mania podcast, you guys just recorded your episode the other night. So you guys are going to be dropping episode 3. You guys have been doing a great job. I'm really happy that you guys are having fun. And that's what it's all about, man, right? You guys are having fun.
We are
Absolutely.
having
Amen. Good time.
And just have fun. And, if you got to kick off Justin, then, there's going to be a
So be
problem.
it.
'Cause I'm looking
Well,
to
there was a vote taken, by the way.
I was hoping to kick him off the insanity, and then that way I know he's got a place to be with you guys. So look
Uh,
at
so
his
that
stroke
won't
of
happen.
his kitten over there. Look at him.
I don't think that thing's a kitten anymore. He's a full-size cat now.
Oh, he's a
Anybody have
full-size
any
cat.
questions? I don't
Yeah.
have my glasses on, so I can't read the Windsor Newton Series 7s. It's awesome. Yes, they're the best brushes, but they are very expensive because the Sable brushes, I think they were having problems with the Sable at some point, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, ever since
they weren't
ever
breeding enough animals, or they're not allowed to
Floating
kill them
road
anymore.
wheels. What are you
or-
talking about? For?
Ford got rid of Mercury. No more
Dude, it's all
Sable.
good, man. Dog days. Listen, man, it's all good. It's
a
you know,
Bluetooth road wheel.
it's that road wheel can be made into a regular road wheel like that. I just have for the pictures I put a road wheel that had like the ripped off. The one of them has the rubber on the back. One of them has no rubber at all. So that could be hanging. It's all good.
You got to be careful with the ones without rubbers.
Right.
Oh yeah, get you in
Yeah.
trouble.
You
every
should
time.
always be safe. You always got to be safe, man.
Then you end up with those SU-76s, right? Those little fucking monstrosities when they
Yeah,
interbreed.
exactly. Fucking running around all over the place.
Yeah. So we're good. I'm just looking at the.
Jesus. Thanks for the tips, guys. Thanks for the tips.
All right.
You're
So again, you guys are going to be dropping an episode soon, right? I guess by the beginning of next week, at least, right?
Yeah. I
Right.
got it mostly done.
Mostly done is good.
Sweet.
Mostly done is good. We recorded
Mostly
it.
dead is not all dead.
Right.
Exactly.
We recorded episode 40 last Sunday. This past Sunday. Right? This past Sunday, right? Yes. Was it this past
Yeah.
Sunday?
No, I think it was the week before, wasn't it?
Week before.
Yeah, week before.
Wow, I'm really slacking.
Dude, time is flying.
Well, I had to get the quarter,
Flying.
I had to get the quarter scale done
You
because
did. You did. That was definitely a priority.
a big thing. So we're gonna get 40 out by the end of the month. I want to get it done by the end of the weekend if I can. That way it's out before turkey shoot and everything. Turkey shoot starts Thanksgiving Thursday morning here in the US. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have over 30. I think it looks like 30 plus people are gonna be participating, maybe more.
Nice.
And it's cool. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time. I can't say no rubbers is a deal breaker. It's a lot of fun. It's the Discord is open 24/7, and people will be in that room from midnight to Sunday, and just everybody will be hanging out and having a good time. So it's all about having fun, maybe building something that you don't normally build, and that's try
Amen. something
different, right? And listen, if you get done, you get done. If you don't get done, don't stress. If you do get done, everybody gets a spot on the calendar. If you don't get done, you're still in the calendar, but you're like kind of like in purgatory, right?
You're in the
beginning
last page. You're in the last page.
No,
with
the
really-
front page, January, like all at the
Oh
bottom of
yeah,
January,
with a tiny little square.
with a tiny square. But that's
yeah,
fun. Though.
yeah, Justin might actually maybe get your name right.
Or even
Yeah.
put your name next to your model.
Yeah, last year, Justin,
Don't get me started.
Justin's wife at the time made that.
No. At the
Yeah.
time, as in she was doing the editing.
Yeah.
At the time, meaning she was doing the editing.
We missed
she,
the
was-
comic.
she was
Justin.
helping out. She donated her time.
She did,
Yeah.
and you know what they say? You're thankful
paid
for
for.
people to help out, but they still need to be ridiculed when they fuck up.
Go ahead. It's all you. It's all you.
No, we appreciated Patty. She did a great job, even though she screwed up and ruined the whole thing. But what can you do? You know what? She actually ruined the whole holiday too while she was at it. But you know what? We'll just leave it at that. All right.
Oh my god,
I'm over. Listen, she can't hear, can she? Can she hear us right now?
dude, this might be live now, but it will live on the internet forever.
Yeah.
Oh
it's-
my God.
It's
You
still
know, we
evidence,
love
no matter
Patty.
what way.
She did. She tried hard. She was like that kid that wanted to help
She
you
gave
wash.
it an effort.
She your kid wants to help you wash the car, and then holy shit, they took out the freaking barbecue brush, and you didn't realize until they just scratched the whole side. But you can't get mad at
No.
them because they said, "Daddy, can I help?" Sure, get that brush over there. No, that brush. And they scratched the whole car. Trust me, I know all about that.
Oh man, my heart just skipped a beat. Fuck that.
All right. So again, turkey shoot a week from today. So
Yep.
Week from
I guess Wednesday night we all hang out like kids. Christmas Eve, everybody's in the build room, and then everybody leaves for a little while, and everybody comes back around like 11:45, and we watch the clock. And then there's that one guy that's already started building his model. He's a line sack, and he's already got half his model built. Somebody's going to do it. Who do you think's going to do it this year, Justin?
I don't know. I'm thinking it might be. I don't know.
There's
I'd
going to
have to
be
look through the
Charles
people.
Rice. Will be, Chuck
Char-
is
you know what?
somebody.
Chuck
would
Rice.
yeah,
Chuck
Charles
Rice.
Rice is a really.
He's my pick.
Yeah, he's that
Yeah,
type of guy.
I could
He's
agree
just-
with that.
Right? Maybe you know what? Maybe Mike Outlaw might do something like that.
It is my first aircraft, so it could very possibly be that I sneak it under the table when nobody's looking.
Well,
Yeah,
if
you
you,
are
cheat,
if you want to save
cheat,
time,
you might finish it.
All right.
I might.
if you want to save time, you just tint the canopy.
So this
And
is I wanted to
fucking leave
say
the
this then.
cockpit.
So no show next week. So no live show next week. And the following week, I don't think there's going to be a live show during the week because we're going to be doing our charity auction on the Sunday, which is going to be looks like 5-6 hours it's going to be. So we're in the
Jesus.
process of cataloging the models. I got to meet with these car guys because they have a lot of stuff too. Anything that's auctioned off, 100% of the money is getting donated to help heal veterans. It's a great charity, and whatever models that aren't auctioned off are models that we don't think will go during the auction, meaning kits that are kind of not the best, are going to get donated directly to them. But everybody who donates is going to be recognized even when we make the donations to the charity. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be like this. It's going to be a little more hectic because we're going to be auctioning, but we're also going to have fun while we're on it. And I want there to be a rotating chairs, people coming in, coming out, hanging out. It's not just about people who are on the podcast, but it's also people who are part of our group that we're just an extension of that. Our group is big, and we have a lot of people that are even in the chat that are big parts of our group and a big, really important. And I want them to be a part of it too and have fun. Sound good?
My chair does rotate.
It does. So there probably won't be a live cast during the week for next week and the week after. But the Sunday, the 7th, is the day that we don't know the exact time it's going to start, but we will let people know.
That will be the day of infamy.
I think it's going to be I think we're looking maybe 3:00 to start. So it's not too early on the West Coast, and it's going to be a decent time on Sunday. I understand it's football, but who gives a shit?
What time will it be in
Yay,
New
sports.
Zealand? Yay, sports. Right.
If it's 3, it's probably going to be really early over
So
there.
you don't have to do the math. It's okay.
No, it's going to be early, but Andrew will probably get up and stuff. But we're going to have fun, and I want to have a good time, and that's what it's all about, man. It's about having fun. If you're not having fun every time you're building your model or doing something in this hobby, what do I say, Justin? You're doing it wrong.
Wrong. You're doing it wrong.
All right?
Well, just for the record, if you do get your stuff done in time, I highly advise that you not put your feet up on the table.
Yeah, no.
Bad things happen. Am I right, BG?
No,
Yeah.
or don't bring it up. Don't bring it upstairs to show your wife, and then forget you left it on the.
And then
fucking
knock it off
counter
when the
and-
lights go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing it to me as 0 for the turkey shoot. I cannot wait 70-second scale. So Rob is doing the same gun that he broke. Aren't you doing that? No, you're doing the Foca, right? Or whatever. And
Yeah, I'm
that's
doing a triplane.
the Suyata like little tune tank, right? Tune
Yeah.
plane. That's cool.
Correct.
Though. Frankie, what are you doing?
Doing an Italeri 56 scale.
That's right, the Char B, right? Or the Char Flam Char.
Yeah,
Justin,
I'm
what
going
are
to
you
do the
building?
German flame version. Yeah.
I think right now I am heavily leaning towards this after being on with El Prez.
El Prez, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
70-second scale PBY, baby.
BG, you're participating, right, BG?
No, I'm actually working.
You're working on Thursday and Friday?
No, I'm working Wednesday, Friday, Saturdays, and might have to go in on Sunday also.
Good Lord.
So
Man,
pick something
this is
simple and build.
unbelievable.
Pick something simple and build at the shop.
Very disappointed.
I
in you.
can't. We're going to be pulling orders and packing.
No,
No, you tell Andy.
that
Listen,
we said so.
yeah.
Exactly.
Say,
Like,
Andy,
I
don't you
gotta-
know
I
who the
gotta-
insanity guys are? Don't
I
you
got
know
I got a
Rob?
message. I got a message, Andy. He's been around, right? He's around. He's not like on some cruise to freaking like
no, not this week. No,
he's not in the Caribbean like
He said
someday
not
somewhere.
this week.
not this week. Yeah.
All right, so I gotta message him. I gotta ask him a question, so I'll message him. All right, well, Jason, what are you working on? What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do this Bandai Crossbone Gundam X1.
Ah,
Oh,
nice, awesome.
The Crossbone is like the tiniest Gundam that ever Gundammed. I'm
That's
telling you
even
right
better,
now.
man. That's
Sweet.
cool.
Good deal.
In real grade, so that's the same scale, 1/144th. He's like
Yeah.
this tall. He's very
Wow.
small. Yeah.
Is he that small? Damn, because I got one of those too.
Well, that's only when it's cold out.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I built the real grade one. It's very tiny. Nice little kit though. Super
Huh.
detailed.
Sweet.
Comes with like the pirate gun and the big pirate sword.
Yeah.
And shit. It's pretty
So
cool.
Mr. Denklau said that it was a very nice kit, and I
Yeah.
should enjoy it. So
If anybody
Why
knows
not?
about
It is.
Gundams, it's Brian, man. He's the
Yeah.
one that can probably tell
It
you
is
the best
just
way
let you know
to go.
he's not big.
he's not big.
Small.
That's
Listen,
better though.
I'm used to working with small stuff. It'll be fine.
And sorry, Jason. Jason,
Well,
That's
you
what
do
your
a
wife
size
says
queen.
too.
When you're doing the turkey shoot, you want to be done with that build by Friday, the latest.
Oh yeah.
You know, Thursday into Friday, that build needs to be done if you want to really concentrate on the painting. If you don't give a
Yeah,
shit,
but if you're building a
Yeah.
Gundam and you want to paint it, you got to take every part and paint every part and then put it together.
Mhm.
I did a Gundam last year after I had a problem with the ramen truck.
Uh-huh.
And I segued that next morning, and I got the gun. You didn't pose it. I understand I didn't pose it, just like the bump stop on that SU-76R, the wheels in the middle. I didn't pose the fucking thing, and it didn't bother me. It bothered everybody
bothered
else,
everybody
but it didn't
else.
bother me. Right, Justin? Everybody's
Yep.
like, you gotta pose your Gundam.
Look, I didn't give a shit.
The guy was
Well,
standing.
it is an important part of it.
Listen, I had
They're
enough
like
fun.
action figures, man.
I
Like
don't
you
wanna
got to
hear
have
it.
them looking cool.
Mikey, what are you working on for the turkey shoot?
I am building my first aircraft. It's a 1/72nd scale. Justin, help me out. Avenger.
TDF Avenger torpedo.
Right,
bomber.
we're doing 72nd scale.
Right.
Me and you were both doing the 72nd scale. I haven't built an airplane in.
Aeroplane. What do you want? Red Hot Chili
Aeroplane.
Pepper?
I haven't built an aeroplane in like 25 years, so it's gonna be fun.
I've never built an aeroplane, period. And the only other 72nd scale of anything I built was last year at the turkey shoot when I built the 1/72nd scale tank, the Russian tank.
I love
You're
the
full of
turkey.
shit. Somebody else built that tank.
I was gonna say
remember?
that's weird. I didn't
That's
see
right,
your
too.
name on the calendar.
Well, damn sure wasn't on the calendar, was it?
I love the turkey shoot. I really look forward to it. It's like Christmas Eve when we do that. It's just so much fun. Last year we had like 20 some odd people. No joke, like 23, 24 guys in the room at like 1 a.m. in the morning. It was awesome. So I'm looking forward to it. All right. So we're gonna kind of sign off. It's past 2 hours now.
Are we going to kind of sign off or
We're
actually
gonna
sign
sign off, Justin. All right.
off?
This is what
Well,
happens.
I just want to
yeah.
make sure. I just want to make
All right,
sure.
hold on a minute. Time out. I want to say something here, and I'm gonna put
Say
Justin on the
it.
spot now for giving me another
Say
hard
it.
time. So even on the last show we did, and I think it was not the last show, the show before. I think it was. I had Justin. I was like, Justin, you take the lead. It's like you're stuttering. Like all of a sudden, you're Mel Tillis in Cannonball Run. All of a sudden, we're trying to get through the podcast. It's not easy,
Well,
right?
you threw it at me. I wasn't prepared.
You always got to be prepared. Oh, problems with this
What
shit.
the hell?
Understand it, but all right, we'll go with it.
I'm too fat and too old for you to be doing that,
Fucking
Frankie. You
scared me, Frank.
I thought a pipe burst in the room here. I was like,
Hi, man. I was not expecting that. Anyway, so I don't want to hear you complaining, all right?
Okay.
That one didn't scare me.
All right, we're gonna sign off. We had a good time tonight, Justin. Justin's good. Justin, I wanted you to do an ad. I was looking for you to do the Tamiya ad spot for the quarter scale, but I had to get it done and had to get it out, so I did.
Yeah,
do it.
my voice is actually still healing from that.
No,
frickin'
it's actually
cold, but-
better. You got like a
It's
Wolfman
better now,
Jack.
but my throat's
It
still
sounds like
sore,
Nick.
so-
Sounds like Nick Nolte.
Yeah.
I'm not quite Nick Nolte-ish anymore.
Sponsored by Listerine.
guys,
let's- We're
more
gonna
into the
sign off.
Facebook area.
We appreciate everybody coming in and watching tonight. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We'll do this again. Next on the bench, we're going to try to get some other people in again to do it, though. So we will be good, right, Frankie?
Absolutely, buddy.
All right. So we're going to sign off. All right, guys. So for the Modeling Insanity and for the Model Car Mania podcast, I'm with my co-host, Mr. Frankie Donati.
Thanks for spending time with us.
We got Rob Adams,
Have a good evening, everyone.
Justin Ryan,
Hey, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Mr. BG,
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, folks. Sorry I was late.
Mr. Blue Ox, Jason Hanscom,
Thanks for being here, everybody.
and
Nice
Mike
shirt,
Allen.
buddy.
Did you call me? I heard Rob walked on you, but great being here. Appreciate it. And right back at you, Rob. Y'all be kind to each other, be safe, and as always, keep on modeling.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Be safe, and we will catch you guys on the flip side.
Flip it, baby.